41.6. .37 flat. 3 minutes left. 29.8. 36.8. 35.1. 38.1. 105.4. 35 flat. 28.8. 36.9.
TV's working. I can see the one. Is the other TV behind you working there, Gene? Okay, good.
29.4. 35.6. 29 flat. 43.2. 34.9. 32.9. 34.
All right, you guys got 2 minutes left in this group. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in this group.
41 flat.
We are under control practice. Control practice. 2 minutes remaining in this group. Drivers meeting at 10 o'clock, guys. Drivers meeting at 10 o'clock.
30.1. 31.7. 29 flat. 39.1. 31.7. 29.4. 105.2. 45 flat. 33.5. 3. 43 flat. 1 minute left. Unknown driver. 41.8. 32.9. 32.2. 38.7. 31.6. 30 seconds left. .57. 124.1. 15 seconds left. 29.7. 30.4. 33.6. Drivers,
alrighty, guys, that is time. That is time. No more laps. No more laps. So if you're on the driver's stand, complete the lap you're on. Come on down, get a turn marshal spot. Y'all rotate out.
Next practice starts in 45 seconds.
Practice will run, guys, until 10 o'clock. Practice will run until 10 o'clock.
Next practice starts in 30 seconds. Next practice starts in 15 seconds. New drivers begin practice.
Trent, is this your head heater? Is this yours? It's got RH on it. Is that yours?
Johnny Mejia. Bill Lister. Greg Burns. Unknown driver. Dalton Hashbarger. Four minutes left. 33.8. 33.2. 48 flat. 39.4. 33.9. 30.4. 38.3. 31.8. 37.5. Unknown driver. 44.4. 34.6. 33.8. 34.9. 40.9. 33.2. 36.4. 39 flat. 32.2 minutes left. 34.9. 34.6. 32.2. 42.7. 39.9. 43.1. 42.8. 31.9. 36.1. 1 minute left. 35.4. 40.5. 45 seconds left. 32.8. 34.2. Seconds left. 32.3. 32.6. 15 seconds left. 31.6. 37.3. 31.5. 32.4. Drivers, your practice.
Alrighty, guys, that is time. That is time. No more laps. No more laps. Complete the lap you're on. Those you on the driver's stand. Let's rotate out now. Rotate out. You get 15 more minutes of practice. 15 more minutes.
Next practice starts in 30 seconds. Next practice starts in 15 seconds.
Alrighty, guys, let's get those marshals out here. Marshals, come on out.
New drivers begin practice. Unknown driver. Ryan Harris.
All right, guys, need our marshals out here, please. Marshals from that last group. Marshals to the track, please.
Joshua Vici Domini. Jonathan Nurian. Zach Milner. 29.8. Unknown driver. 33 flat. $34.8. 31 flat. 29 flat. 3 minutes left. 30.3. 32.1. 39.5. 135.7. 29.7.
Drivers meeting at 10 o'clock. I do have an unknown transponder out there on the track. I do have an unknown transponder. You need to get that transponder fixed.
33.3.
See, I got 1, 2, 3,
30.9.
4, 5, 6,
30.3.
7 on the driver's stand. There's 7 on the driver's stand, but there's only 6 counting.
32.3. 31.6. 30.4. 32.2. 32.1. 40 flat. 36.8. 41.2. 1 minute left. 30.7. 29.9. 33 flat. 45 seconds left. 38.8. 30 seconds left. 33 flat. 35. Charles Leinbach. 15 seconds left. 29.8.
Less than 10 minutes.
Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand. Next practice starts in 45 seconds. Next practice starts in 30 seconds.
What's up, buddy? How are you? You okay?
Next practice starts in 15 seconds. New drivers begin practice. Charles Leinbach.
All right, guys, we're going to do one more practice session after this one. One more practice session after this one, then that'll be it.
Unknown driver.
So if you want to get practice, you need to get on the track now or the next session. Now or next session. And then we'll do our drivers meeting.
4 minutes left. 43.4.
All right, guys, we have already sold over 30 raffle tickets. Already sold over 30 raffle tickets. So if you'd like to buy one, you need to come on up and get one. We've already sold over 30 raffle tickets. Winner's choice of a Techno Nitro Buggy. That's the 2.2. Team Associated B4.1 or Team Associated B4.1E. E-Buggy or Nitro Buggy, either one. So if you'd like to buy a raffle ticket, come on up to the red trailer. Got raffle tickets available. We only sell 100. When those 100 tickets are gone, we don't sell any more.
No 46.8. 3 minutes left.
All right, guys, one more practice session after this. One more practice session after this one. One more session.
$33.3. $45.5. Two minutes left. 30.6. $40.4.
All right, guys, you got to right now about 90 seconds remaining in this group. 90 seconds remaining in this group.
29.8. One minute 7.9. 30.4. $45 seconds left. $30 seconds left. 29.8. $44.1. 15 seconds left. Zach Milner.
Last group coming up here in just a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds. Last group on the driver's stand. Last group, last practice session coming up.
Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand.
All righty, guys, no more laps, no more laps. There's you on the driver's stand. Come on out and get a commercial spot. There's only a couple of you up on the driver's stand that was in that
Next
last
practice
group.
starts in 45 seconds.
So we won't have very many marshals out there. If I can get a couple of volunteer marshals, I would really appreciate it. Only had 2 on the stand in that last group. Only had 2 in that, on the stand in that last group.
Next practice starts in 15 seconds.
Let's get our marshals out to the track, please. Marshals out to the track. If I can get a few volunteers as well. Last group up on the stand. Last group.
Drivers begin practice. Charles Leinbach. Zach Milner. Brian Harris. Dalton Hashbarger. Jimmy Elias. JP Signs. Unknown driver. 32, Attila Zalczak. 31.7. 34.4. 36.5. 39.1. 4 minutes left. 29.4. 34.2. 29.4. 36.6. 30 flat. 31.9. 32.7. 31.3. 33.1. Joseph Ruggiero. 30.3. 3 minutes left. 48.1. 29.3. 30.6. 31.2. 36.3. 29.3. 29.4. 32.1. 35.6. Unknown driver. 29.6. 35.5. 30.3. 43.1. 31.4. 29.5. 34.7. 31.1. 54.9. 35.6. 32.1. 30.2. 134 flat. 43.3. 38.
Alrighty, guys, drivers meeting coming up. Drivers meeting. If I get drivers to the track, please, for drivers meeting. Drivers meeting, please. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. We're going to do our drivers meeting.
41.1. 45 seconds left. 30.6. 32.9. 29.4. 30 seconds left. 29.9. 45.4.
Alrighty, guys, drivers meeting. Start making your way towards the track, please, for drivers meeting. Drivers meeting, please.
2.3.
Drivers meeting.
30.3. 30.8. 30.9.
Start making your way up, guys, for drivers meeting. All right, guys, no more laps, Practice is now closed. Racers, make your way to track, please, for drivers meeting. We also got to take a track photo, please. Track photo, drivers meeting and track photo.
Next practice starts in 45 seconds. Control practice has stopped.
Drivers meeting, please. Drivers
JP
meeting
Signs.
and track photo. Racers to the track, please. Get everyone to the track, please, for driver's meeting and track photo. Driver's meeting, track photo. We can go over our day. We are going to have a modified day, guys. Modified day. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks. Drivers to the track, please. Drivers to the track, please, for driver's meeting and track photo. All right, guys, I get all my drivers to the track, please. Drivers to the track, please. I see a lot of people still in the pits. Drivers to the track, please, for track photo. Alrighty, looks like we just about got everybody here. I see still a few people moving around in the pits in the back. Racers to the track, please. Racers to the track, please, for driver's meeting so we can go over today's program. All right, if I can get everybody to scrunch up in the middle. Everybody in the middle, please. Everyone in the middle? Get everybody move to the middle, please. What? Hey, guys. Jonathan, all y'all need y'all all to move over. Need y'all all to scoot in, please. Everybody scoot in, please. If I can get y'all to scoot over for me. Everybody scoot over. Yep. There we go. Ramos, what's up, buddy? Miss Aubrey. Comes Chris. Whoa, that man just hurdled the wall. All right. Yep. Well, hold your breath. It's only a photograph. All right, everybody look this way, please. Everyone look this way, please. Everybody look this way. One more. All right, there we go. All right. I don't know. I forgot to look. All right, guys, welcome everyone to round one of the Florida RC Championship Series. This is the start of our 5th year. Holy cow, it's already been 5 years. I can't believe it. I'd like to say a special thank you to our title sponsor that has been with us by our side since day one. Thank you very much to J Concepts. We do have Damon Borkowitz here and Julian from J Concepts, so thank you very much to them as our title sponsor. I'd like to give a big shout out as well to our class sponsors, 12turn.com. If you've not been to John Cate's website yet, you need to check it out. His write-ups are really, really good, and I'm looking forward to the rest of them. A big shout out to Gene Hickerson from Dialed RC. Thank you to Brent Densford at Beach RC. Thank you to High Tech. Thank you to Carlos Sigi from Pro One RC. Thank you to Gorilla Speed. If y'all haven't seen Gorilla Speed yet, that's a new hobby shop that's opening up here in Florida. Thank you to Techno RC. Thank you to Exalt, GS Hobbies, Donathan RC, and Complete Construction. If y'all would please take your time, go to their websites, Facebook pages, things like that. Show them a little love, give them a like, say a thank you, and for their support of the Florida RC Championships. Obviously, guys, we had some rain last night. We obviously clearly have a very late start today. Right now, we are going to stick with the program as advertised. All right, we're going to stick with it. We're going to see how this first round goes. I'm going to do some math, and we're going to go from there. But right now, we're going to stick with advertised. If we have to, we're going to drop the second qualifier. But right now, we're going to stick with it as advertised. I do not want to be out of here at no 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I will make the determination as we're going through Q1 of how we go. So it's up to y'all. The faster you come out to turn marshal, the faster we get the next group going. And if we can get a good rhythm going, we'll be able to keep on to that second qualifier. All right? That's up to you. We got to come out quickly. We'll get our turn marshal buckets placed out here in just a moment. They are, just like last year, assigned turn marshal positions. You will see a car number by your name on the heat sheets that you're assigned com. You look by your heat number, you look by your name, you'll see a car number. That's your assigned marshal spot. That is your responsibility. I know there are a few of you that have some issues where you can't marshal certain spots and stuff like that. You are allowed to change positions, but you need to make sure it's clear with the person you're changing with that they go to your position. Your position is your responsibility. All right? If they bail on your position, it's still your responsibility, and you can result in a DQ if your spot's not covered. Everybody clear on that part? Assigned turn marshal spots just like last time. Say again? Crystal. Oh, okay. All right. We will lock in 10, bump 2. There are some classes, the driver stand does hold up to 16. There are some classes we will run 15, 16 in it to prevent lower mains, to try to shorten up our day. The track is big enough. It's 30 seconds, so we are big enough to run 15 in a class. All right? So keep that in mind. We will stack the heats or the mains up. We will run up to 16 total. Any quick questions before I keep going? Yes, sir. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's two drivers per spot. So that means we can fit a Jader and a Jader and a Jader. Well, Jader ain't as much Jader as Jader used to be. So maybe I should. Anyway. All right, once again, guys, lock in 10, bump 2. Nitro mains are 25 minutes in length. We are going to run double electric mains just like we always done on the IFMAR format. Take out sponsor, didn't write everything down. Guys, I'd like to say a really special thank you to everybody that has worked so hard here this weekend. Thank you so much to the track crew at Sundancers. This will be kind of like their last hoorah. They will have a couple of more club races, but Sundancers is moving. They are moving from this location. It'll probably take them, I would say probably about a year before they really get back up and going strong. But they are moving about 6, 7 miles north of here. About 5 miles north of here. The best part about the 5 miles north of here is that it is dry ground. And it's got power. No more generator power. They have power at the new location, and they also have good dry ground there. So we don't have to deal with the wet ground like we always have to deal with here whenever we come. So thank you very much to the Sundancers crew for all that they do. Personally, guys, 5 years. I can't believe 5 years have already gone. It's been an amazing ride. Absolutely fantastic. I would like to say a very special thank you to our elite crew as it has grown as we continue to expand and things like that. I never imagined the Elite RC production side of this thing getting as big as it has and as much request as we have to do races. As y'all have seen, Danny, myself, and even the entire Elite crew have been doing a lot of traveling, and we have got an amazing year ahead of us. It all started right here with FRCC that grew into a monster. So thank y'all very much for that, and I just can't say thank you enough, but thank y'all very much. I do have a serious question. Last night when we were at dinner, I was told that I have a Lance face. Now, whatever the hell that means, I have a Lance look. And apparently, whoa, I don't need to see that. I don't agree with that. Apparently, I have a stone-faced look. Is that true? Do I really have a stone-faced look? Let me see your hand if I have a stone-faced look. Oh, that's bullshit. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Anyway. It's not on purpose. It's a resting bitch face. Is that what they call it or something like that? For a man? Yes, sir. Whoa, no. I had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do. Where's Danny? That's Danny. Nope. I do not make people sleep with a snoring bear. I don't do that. I don't do that. That's Danny's fault. That's Danny's fault. All right. Yeah. Anybody got any other questions, guys? Thank y'all very much. We're going to get started here at 10:30. We're going to blow the track off, paint a quick line real quick, and we're going to start at 10:30. So 15 minutes, race 1, you're up. Race number 20, you'll be my turn marshals, race 20. Oh, I forgot to mention the banquet, guys. I'm sorry, I apologize. Forgot to mention the banquet. Banquet for 2024 season will be June. 2024 season will be June. I'll have those announcements here coming really, really soon. It'll be in June, and it'll be held in Lakeland. Oh, man, I done lost my drink. Darn it. Race 1. You're going to be up at 10:30. Race 1 at 10:30. All right, guys, race number one. Race number one, you're going to be up here in 8 minutes. Race one in 8 minutes. All right, guys, raffle tickets. Raffle tickets got a little over 60 raffle tickets remaining. A little over 60 raffle tickets remaining. If you'd like to buy one for a chance to win Team Associated Nitro Buggy or E-Buggy or a Techno Nitro Buggy, we have raffle tickets available. We only sell 100 tickets. When them 100 tickets are gone, we don't sell any more. It is $10 a ticket. And we have a little over 60 tickets remaining. A little over 60 remaining. All right, guys, concessions will be open from 11 to 2, and 4 to 8, 4 to 8. Thanks, Josh. All right, race number one. Race number one, you're going to be up in 5 minutes. Race one, 5 minutes. Race number 20, you're going to be my turn marshals. Race 20. That is going to be Trent Walker, bucket 1. Cam Goff, bucket 2. Fabrizio, bucket 3. Aiden Kotu, bucket 4. Ryan Harris, bucket 5. Nico Parra, bucket 6. Nolan Manchester, 7. JP Signs on 8. We should have 10 turn marshals. We need 2. There's going to need to be 2 right here because one's got to face one direction, one's got to face the other. Hold on, hold on. How many you got there? What numbers you got in your hand? 7, 8, 9? Okay. Okay. You put 10 over there? All right, we need to have one at the end of the front straightaway. 2 there, and then we need 1 on that top corner. So we need 2 on that far left-hand side. Far left-hand side. And we'll move 5. Hey, take 5. Gene, take 5 and put it right here in this corner. Yep, that'll be perfect. Yeah. All right. Good to go. Look at Patrick, all stove up. Poor guy, bless his heart. He looks like his dad walking. He does. Oh, my God, I just realized that. You do. You look just like your dad. Oh, my God. Now you look like your dad running. All right, guys, let's get our turn marshals out here, please. I need volunteers on 9 and 10. 9 and 10 are at the beginning and end of the front straightaway. I need volunteers on 9 and 10, please. Need Trent Walker on 1, Cam Goff on 2, Fabrizio on 3, Aiden on 4, Ryan on 5, Nico on 6, Nolan on 7, and JP Signs, please, on 8. Yes. Okay, we got 10 covered. Need a volunteer on 9 at the end of the front straight. Looks like, yep. Mr. Evercheek's down there, so we're good. Race number 1, you should be up on the stand. Race 1, Rookie E. Truggy, need to be up on the stand, please. I am missing bucket 3. Fabrizio, bucket 3, Fabrizio, Martorello, bucket 3, please. Fabrizio, bucket 3, bucket 3. Oh boy, are we going to start round 1, race 1, right out of the gate with a DQ? Fabrizio, please. Bucket 3, Fabrizio, bucket 3. Need you out here in 1 minute. Fabrizio, 1 minute, bucket 3. Oh, come on, man, don't start this way right off the bat. Fabrizio, bucket 3, please. Fabrizio, bucket 3. Also, guys, staging. Staging is at the end of the front straightaway. Do not stage your cars at the beginning of the straightaway, because Danny is set up right there where a lot of people typically drop their cars off, and you take off and you shower him in dirt. There's a lot of equipment in there, so use the staging at the end of the front straightaway. Last call, Fabrizio, bucket 3. Last call, Fabrizio, bucket 3. Okay.
William Tolksdorf.
All right, guys, let's check them in. Check them in, please. Check them in. Rookie E. Truggy. Let's get them all checked in.
Donald Large. Damon Evancheek. Brooke Wolford.
All righty, guys. Got everybody checked in. Everybody's running the hot laps. Race 2. Start moving your trucks to staging. Race 2 to staging. Let these guys get in one more lap here, and then we're going to get them started. Race number 2, staging at the end of the front straightaway. Do not stage your cars at the start. That's where Danny is set up at. We got a lot of equipment there, and we don't want all that equipment covered in dirt any more than it already gets covered. All right, I think we're about ready to get going. Here we go. Racers going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off and running. It's race number 1, the start of the 2025 Florida RC Championship Series, brought to you by J Concepts. It is Rookie E. Truggy, presented by Pro 1 RC, out on the track. If you hadn't had a chance yet to check out Pro 1 RC, they just opened up a new sub-company. I think it's called 24 Stickers, if I remember correctly. If you're looking for any stickers to make your rides look a little better, head on over to their Facebook page and get them all checked out. All right, race number 1 out on track. When everybody get their first laps in here, we'll call it out. Race number 2, make your way to staging, please. It is Rookie E. Truggy. You got 6 in this one. I need a little bit of volunteer marshal help after this race. I'll need volunteer marshal help after this race. Race number 2, please stage your vehicles at the end of the front straightaway. Donnie Large right now showing out in front on a 9-lap 508. Bill Toxdorf holding on number 2 spot on 9-lap 509. Brooke Walford moving her up out of the novice into the rookie division. She's now running at a 9-lap 527. Kami Langan also moving out of the novice up into the rookie, running into 4 spot, 9-lap 535. David Evancheek holding on number 5 spot, 7-lap 525. Larry having a little bit issues here at the start. He's got his truck now underway. In the number 6 spot, 130 down and 330 left to go. Bill Toxdorf takes over the race lead. He's half a second up right now on Donnie Large, who's in the number 2 spot. Pick up our race leader over here on the right-hand side of the track. This is the orange truck. Orange truck with the Yeah. I don't make faces. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a Lance face. I don't have a Lance
3 minutes
look,
left.
whatever that means. All right, 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. We have a new race leader. The hometown girl, Brooke Walford, out in front on a 9-lap 5:05. She's 0.4 of a second up on Bill Togsdorf, who's in the number 2 spot. Donnie Large right there in the 3. 1, 2, and 3 very close together. Oh, we're going up on the wall for a ride there. We're on the right-hand side of the track. I believe that's Brooke Walford. Here they come back to the line. A little bit of a long lap here for Bill, waiting on him to cross the line, going to fall down the 3 spot. Brooke still out in front. Brooke working the left-hand side of the track. 3rd truck in line coming in through the quad. Working their way through the dog leg. In the middle section. Oh, almost getting tied up there. A little bit of lap traffic. Going send up over the big double in the middle. Here she comes over here on the right-hand side of the track. Coming back towards start finish. Brooke Walford out in front, 9-lap 5:01. We're 3 minutes down and 2 minutes left to go. Race number 2, race 2 to staging, please. Race 2 to staging. Raffle tickets, guys, raffle tickets. We have raffle tickets available. If you'd like to purchase a raffle ticket for a chance to win a Techno, Nitro Buggy, or Team Associated E-Buggy or Nitro Buggy, please make your way on over to Timing and Scoring. We have tickets available. We're right at halfway there, guys. We got about 55 tickets remaining. 55 tickets remaining. So if you'd like for a chance to win one of 3 car kits, winner's choice, make your way on over. Let's have Josie going around here a little bit. She'll be selling some raffle tickets here in just a few.
1 minute left.
Brooke Walford still out in front here in Rookie E. Truggy. 9-lap 5:01. She's got a 10-second lead up on Donnie Large, who's in that number 2 spot. Bill Togsdorf holding on at number 3. They're now separated here by 2.2 seconds between 2 and 3. As Brooke has now opened up 11-second lead on the field. Larry holding on that number 4 spot. Damon holding on to the 5. Cammy working the number 6. 35 seconds left to go. I will need volunteer marshal help, please. Volunteer marshal help. I need 7, 8, 9, and 10 covered. That's front straightaway, both beginning and end. I don't see, looking to see where 8's at. I think 8 might be up on the top left-hand side.
15 seconds
7
left.
is, I think, right in the middle, right there where Nolan Manchester's standing. I think that's 7. Race clock is about to expire here. Brooke Walford looking to take TQ here in round number 1. Concessions, guys, will be open from 11 to 2, and then it'll reopen again, I think they said from, oh, crap, I can't remember the second half of the time. Paul, if you can text that to me so I can have it written down so I can remember.
Brooke Walford done.
Brooke Walford, you're going to come across the line. You're going to be done. Racing back to the line. You'll all be done. As you come back to the line, you'll all be done.
Larry Langen done.
There's Larry. Larry comes across the line, going to finish up at number 4 spot. There's Donnie Large. There's Bill waiting on Cammy and Damon. Last 2 to finish. Oh, Damon going to get a little squirrely right here, coming towards start finish. Here comes Miss Cammy. She comes over here on the right-hand side. And across the line she goes. That's the race. Everybody is done. Congratulations, Brooke Walford takes the win here in Rookie E-Truggy. Guess right. You going to grab 10? All right. Ryan Harris going to grab 10. Thank you, Ryan Harris. All righty, guys. Race at number 2. Race number 2. You're coming up next. Turn marshal. Oh, man, I got to announce it. Hold on. 1 sec. All right, here we go. Brooke Walford on bucket 2, Donnie Large bucket 3, Bill Togsdorf 5, Larry Langen on 1, Cammy Langen on 4, Damon Ebencheek on 6, please.
Chris Powell.
And I need volunteers on 7, 8, 9,
Bill Lister.
and 10. 7, 8, 9, and 10, please. Oh, I got one waving over there on 9. Thank you. Looks like Trent Walker may be grabbing, is that 8? I think he's grabbing 8, so that means I only need a volunteer on 7. Need a volunteer on 7.
Scott Manning. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Waiting on James Large to get checked in. Waiting on Zach Milner. Missing one. Here comes Mr. Larry.
Zach Milner. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
We need a volunteer, please, for Donnie Large and Cammie Langan. They're not able to marshal. I need a volunteer, please, on
James
4.
Large.
Mike's
30
got
seconds
4.
to the start of the race.
Okay. Got it. So I need a volunteer for Donnie Large. Donnie Large. All right, guys, no more laps, no more laps. I need to get my marshals out here,
15 seconds to the
please.
start of the
Marshals,
race.
come on out. Looks like Jay's not here, so we'll pull him out of the system. I haven't seen him yet this morning.
Less than 5.
All right, guys, I need one volunteer. I need one volunteer over here by Damon Ebchink. We can't marshal that. Oh, sorry about that. Ignore that timer. Sorry about that. Sorry. Guys, I need one volunteer. I need one volunteer right here by Damon. In the very back, by the back wall, Thank you. Thank you, Mike. All right, guys, starting order going to be Renato, Calvin, James, Bill, Nick, Jack, Scott, Carlos, and Chris. Renato on the tone. Everybody else listen for your name in less than 5. Renato, Calvin, James, Bill, Nick, Zach, Scott, Carlos, and Chris. Thank you to the volunteer marshals that came out and helped. Greatly appreciate the help there. Race number 2 now underway. Race number 3. You're going to be moving to staging. Again, please use staging at the end of the front straightaway. End of the front straightaway. Do not stage your vehicles right there at the start of the straightaway. We have Danny set up there in his Danny hut. We don't need dirt all sprayed up in there. We already get enough dirt in our equipment as it is. We don't need any of this wet clay in there as well. Renato right now leading the way, 10 lap 5. Take that back, Chris Powell going to take over the race lead, 10 lap 5:05. 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Race number 3, race 3, you're coming up next. I do plan on doing a resort after round 1. Round 1, if we run Q2, I will do a resort. If we run Q2, I will do a resort. Got some people who are going to have to pull out of the system that didn't make round number 1. All right, you're 130 down and 3:30 left to go. Chris Powell right now leading the way. Zach Milner holding on that number 2 spot. Nick Christopher in that number 3. Carlos Siggy 4, Renato 5. Manning holding on to that number 7 spot now as James Large moves to the 6.
Three minutes
Chris
left.
Powell into Techno, working his way through the dog leg. Here he comes right in the big ski jump in the middle of the track. Third car in line headed in front of the double in front of the driver's stand. Working on that jump away double, right-hand side of the track. Chris Powell out in front. Here he comes back towards start-finish. Third truck in line coming across start-finish. Your race leader, Carlos Siggy in the number 2 spot, only half a second back. Opening Truggy, presented by ProTech RC, out on the track.
Two minutes left.
3:30 down, 1:30 left to go. That's messed up, Josh. That's messed up. Carlos Iggy out in front right now. Got a 1.3 second lead up on Chris Powell. Zach Milner holding on that number 3 spot, 6 seconds back of that number 2. Nick Christopher into number 4, 2.2 seconds back of the 3. James Large working in number 5 spot, 4 seconds back into 4. Bill Lister, Renato, 6 and 7, 6/10 of a second, all to separating them. Scott Manning working into number 8 spot, Calvin Carpenter into 9.
One minute left.
You're 4 minutes down, 1 minute left to go here in race number 2. Race 3, you're coming up next. Open E Truggy, presented by ProTech RC. Out on the track.
"30 seconds left.
Carlos Siggy still out in front, got a 4.2 second lead up on Chris Powell. Powell right now 3.6 seconds up on Zach Milner. There's 10 seconds left to go on the race clock. Alrighty guys, race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer call you done. Everybody's still hot on the clock right now.
Renato Traderty done. Calvin Carpenter done. Zach Milner done.
Race it back to line, you'll all be done. Race it to the line, you'll all be done. Waiting on Carlos, James, Nick, Scott, and Bill.
James Large done. Scott Manning done.
Got 2 to finish, waiting on Carlos Siggy. Carlos Siggy, last one to finish. One still hot, one still hot. Looks like Carlos Siggy going to take the race win here and set TQ, or set the bar here in Open E Truggy at a 11 lap 5:28. He's going to be the only one to reach 11 lap pace. That's the race, guys. Everybody is done. Race at number 3. Taking a stand. Let's get our turn marshals out here, please. Turn marshals, come on out. I do need one volunteer marshal on bucket 10, please. Bucket 10. All right, I need Carlos Siggy. I'm sorry, I don't need a marshal. I need a volunteer marshal on 8. Volunteer marshal on 8. I need Carlos Siggy on 9, Chris Powell on 10, Zach Milner on 6, Nick Christopher on 5, James Large on 3, Calvin Carpenter on 2, Renato on 1, Scott Manning on 7, Bill Lister on 4. Bill Lister, you said you need an easy spot. You take 10. Chris Powell take 4. Chris Powell take 4. I think you're right there where you're at.
Bart Collins.
All right, everybody's getting them all checked in. Turn marshals to your positions. I need a volunteer on 8. I need a volunteer marshal on 8. That's on the top left-hand side. Top left-hand side. Looks like Mr. Bill got it.
Thomas McGrath. Seth Payton. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Van Smolinac.
All right, I have no check from. Wait a minute, I got Aubrey. Oh man, I got. They may be mixed up here. Let's see here. Aubrey, is this you on the right hand side? Yeah, it looks like that's her. I see her looking this way. Coming to the straightaway. There we go. All right, got her checked in now.
Aubrey Evancheek. Less than 5.
All righty, guys, here we go. Luke's. Oh, I still don't have my marshal in the back. Missing a marshal. Missing a marshal. Is that 6? Who's 6? Missing a marshal. Zach. Boy, you are the slowest marshal I have ever seen. To be as young as you are. Here we go, guys. Luke's going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off and running. Race number 3 is underway. Open E Truggy, heat number 2, presented by ProTech. Out on the track, the TQ time you're looking to beat, 11 lap 5:27. Everybody get their laps in here. We'll call it out. Rich Raybach. Rich Raybach. If you are here, you need to come to timing and scoring. Rich Raybach. I don't know. I don't think I've ever met Rich before. If he's here, he needs to come to timing and scoring. If anybody knows Rich and knows he's not here, please let me know. I don't recognize that name. Alrighty, guys, we're down to 49 raffle tickets remaining. 49 raffle tickets remaining. If you'd like to purchase one, please come on over to timing and scoring. We have 49 remaining.
4 minutes left.
You are now 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Bart Collins right now leading away on the 10 lap, 5:05. Jimmy Elias working in the number 2 spot. Thomas McGrath holding on number 3. Richard Vasquez in the 4. Keith Hill in at number 5. Vance working at number 6. Seth Patton in the 7. John Evancheek in the 8. David Mahey in at number 9. Aubrey working the number 10 spot. It is Open E-Truggy, presented by ProTech RC. Out on the track, race number 4. Please make your way to staging. Staging is, guys, at the end of the front straightaway. Please do not put your cars down at the beginning of the straightaway. Please stage them at the end of the front straightaway. Bart Collins right now out in front, got a 2.6 second lead. TQ time, you're looking to beat 11 lap 5:27. He's currently on a 10 lap 5:05.
3 minutes left.
.215 down, 2:45 left to go. Bart Collins 10 lap 5:04 now, as Bart just ran his fast lap race at a 30.2. John Evancheek working in at number 2 spot, 5 seconds back of the 1. Jimmy Elias holding on at number 3. Keith Hill for now. David Mahea going to move to the 4. Keith Hill into 5. McGrath in at number 6. Vasquez into 7. Seth Patton in the 8. Vance holding on to 9. Aubrey in the 10. You're 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Halfway there, racers. Bart Collins and John Evancheek now separated by 1.3 seconds here on the leaderboard.
Two minutes left.
Bart Collins right now with a 2.5 second lead up on Jimmy Elias. John Evancheek working in number 3 spot, 7,700 second back from that number 2. 1:15 down. Or 1:15 remaining, I'm sorry, 3:45 down. Tight battle right now between Jimmy Elias and John Evancheek, as they're only separated by 0.4 of a second here.
1 minute left.
A long lap there for Seth Patton. No way he broke out a minimum. 45 seconds left to go. It's E-Truggy out on the track. Race number 4, 40-plus E-Buggy. Please make your way to staging. 40-plus E-Buggy, race 4 to staging, please. Bart Collins out in front, 10 lap 5:14. Looks like Carlos Higgy going to hold on for TQ here in round number 1. Jimmy Elias now going to take over the race lead as Bart Collins falls down to number 2 spot. Jimmy Elias out in front, 10 lap 5:19 for Jimmy.
Left.
Last call for Rich Raybach. Rich Raybach, does anybody know Rich Raybach? Anybody know Rich? Uh-oh, looks like it quit, Bill. Looks like it quit. May have quit. That way it stopped. Careful, careful. All right, guys, race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer call you done. Seth Patton, only one done so far. Everybody else still hot on the clock.
Jimmy Elias
Keith
done.
Hill, you're done. Jimmy Elias, you're done. Aubrey got on the lap. Keep going, Aubrey. Keep going.
Richard Vasquez done.
Richard Vasquez, you're done, sir. Race it back to the line. You will all be done. As you come to the line, you'll all be done.
Thomas McGrath done.
Race number
John
4.
Evans
Race
done.
4.
Bart Collins done.
Instating.
David Mejia done.
Whoa. Waiting on Aubrey to finish up here.
Aubrey Evans, she's
There we
done.
go, guys. That's the race. Everybody is done. Jimmy Elias going to take a race win. 10 lap, 5:16. All right. Let's get our marshals out here, please. I need Jimmy on the 2, John Evancheek on the 5, Bart Collins on the 7, David Mejia on the 9, Thomas McGrath on the 1, Keith Hill, please take the 4. Keith Hill, please take the 4. Richard Vasquez on the 8, Aubrey on the 10, Vance on the 3, Seth Patton, please take the 6. Seth Patton, 6. All right, 40 plus E-Buggy presented by Team Associated out on the track.
Carlos Segui. 1 minute to the start of the race. Chris Figueroa. Bill Flaherty. Jader Lopez.
I don't know. I didn't put the buckets out.
Renee Infante. 45 seconds to the start of the race. AJ Johnson. Dave Fowler. Scooter Blankenship. Freddie Villalona. Michael Forrest. Sol
All right, got everybody checked in. 30 seconds loop goes live. 30 seconds.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Missing bucket 3. Bucket 3. Vance on bucket 3. Vance, bucket 3.
$15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, here we go. Loop's going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Less than 5.
And we're off and running. It's 40 plus E-Buggy presented by Team Associated out on the track. Everybody get their first lap. Sending we'll call out race number 5. You're coming up next. Race 5. Waiting on Scooter Blankenship to check in. Had a check from him, but looks like he was a forced start there. Careful, Andy, going to get covered with dirt right there.
Four minutes left.
It's Gator Lopez right now out in front, 11 lap 5:29. Carlos Segui in the number 2 spot, 9/10 of a second back. Renee Infante working into number 3, 1 second back of the number 2. Freddie working to number 4. Your top 4 right now only separated by 3.8 seconds. Jader Lopez continuing to lead the way, only one right now on 11 lap pace. He's got a 2.5 second lead here up on Carlos Segui. Segui 1.3 seconds up on Freddie. Renee Infante holding on number 4 spot. Michael Forrest working at number 5. Dave Fowler 6. Chris Figueroa 7. AJ Johnson in the 8. Bill Flaherty in 9. Scooter in at 10. So Lugo in the 11. It's 40 plus E-Buggy presented by Team Associated out on the track. We are down to 49 raffle tickets, guys. 49 raffle tickets. If you'd like to buy one, come on over to the red trailer. We're glad to set you up with a raffle ticket. 49 remaining. We will have Miss Josie Pattershaw walking around here in just a little bit, hitting everybody up in the pits for a raffle ticket. Raffle ticket is a huge help for the Elite RC Productions team. Covers a lot of our expenses. Here, 2:30 down and 2:30 left to go. Jader Lopez right now with the race lead. Freddie working in at number 2 spot. Carlos Sigui, number 3. Renee Fonte in the 4. A.J. Johnson coming across the line in the 5 spot. Dave Fowler working at 6. Dave currently fighting now 4/10 of a second away from the 5 spot. Jader with a big lead up on the field now, 5 seconds up on Renee. Carlos Sigui holding on to the number 3 spot, 1.5 seconds back into number 2. 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. What's up? All right, Gene Hickerson, you are needed at concessions. Gene Hickerson, your daughter's had an accident on the bike. Gene Hickerson, you're needed at concessions. Your daughter's had an accident on the bike. Are they already over there in the pits? Okay. Is she there too? Okay. Jader Lopez right now with a 9.5 second lead here up on Carlos Sigui. Sigui 1 second up on Renee Fonte. Freddie Villanova holding on to number 4 spot. 4 seconds back into 3. A.J. Johnson 6/10 of a second away from the 4. A.J. Johnson just ran his fast lap race at a 30.3. Michael Forrest in the number 6 spot. I believe Michael Forrest is here all the way from Indiana, I believe. I know he's a long ways from home. Here racing with us this weekend, Bill Flaherty working on that number 7 spot. Dave Fowler in the 8, Chris Figueroa in that number 9. So Lugo in the number 10. And Scooter Pooter in the 11 spot. You are 15 seconds left to go. 4.5 minutes down. Cam, did your dad come back? No. Alrighty, guys, race clock has expired. Keep going to hear the computer call you done.
Dave Fowler done.
Dave Fowler, you're done, sir. Dave Fowler making a change on his program, going from
Jader Lopez done.
Mugen over
Carlos
to
Sigui
S-Works. Jader Lopez going to come across the line. Jader going to take the race win. I believe Jader wheeling the Techno chassis for 2025. Carlos Sigui also the Techno chassis going to finish up number 2 spot. Waiting on AJ, Renee, Michael, and Bill.
Renee Infante done.
Got 3 to finish. 3 to finish here. Waiting on Scooter, Michael, and AJ. There's AJ. Waiting on Michael and Scooter. Michael and Scooter. There's Michael. Waiting on Scooter Blankenship. Here he comes. Across the line he goes. That's the race. Everybody is done. All right. Let's get our turn marshals out there, please. I need Carlos Sigui on the 1, A.J. Johnson on the 7, Freddie on the 8, Renee Fonte on the 2, Michael Forrest on the 6, Chris Figueroa on the 4, Dave Fowler on the 5, Sol Lugo on the 10, Bill Flaherty on the 9, Scooter Blankenship or Jader Lopez. Either one of y'all take bucket 3. I don't care which one of you do it. Just one of you grab bucket 3, please.
James Large. 1 minute to the start of the race. Bill Lister.
AJ, you're on 7, which I think is on the back wall right here in the middle in the back after the quad. Michael Forrest, you're on 6,
Luis
also in the middle in the
Scott
back.
White.
You can be right over here by AJ. There's 2 buckets there side by side. Freddie,
Hernandez.
you are 8. 8's on the
Angeles
top
Alsac.
left-hand side, top left. Yep.
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
Waiting on a check from Bart Collins, Josh Cox. I know Josh is here. I've seen him earlier.
Joshua Cox.
There we go.
.15 seconds to the start of the race.
Should have all my marshals out
Bart
here.
Collins.
Bart's on the stand. All righty, guys, here we go. Loop's going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off and running. Race number 5, 40-plus E-Buggy, presented by Team Associated, out on the track. So Rich Raybach, I don't believe is here. We'll pull him out of the system. Does anybody know Joe Vitero? Joe Vitero? He's not here? Okay. Oh man, this guy done throw dirt all in my booth in here. Oh my God. If I find out who that is, I'm gonna put dirt in his underwear. Alright, so Joe's not here. Oh man, somebody's cooking something. Smells good out there. My goodness. Miss Debbie must have the concession stand fired up. Hey, Trent Walker, your dad bought 2 raffle tickets. If you want to come get them, your dad bought 2 raffle tickets. Trent Walker. Oh, got one lost a wheel nut out there. Scott White right now leading the way. 10 lap 5:14. TQ time you're looking to beat. 10 lap 5:02. Now Jonathan Hernandez is going to move up in the race lead. Scott White holding on number 2, Louis Perez at number 3, James Large 4, Bill Lister
3 minutes
in 5, 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. You are now 2:30 down and 2:30 left to go. Jonathan Hernandez with the race lead here in race number 5. He's 1.7 seconds up on Scott White. Louis Perez holding on number 3 spot, currently 0.08 of a second away from the number 2 now. Louis Perez into number 4, 1.4 seconds back. Man, it's a tight battle right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4 only separated by 3.6 seconds. Bart Collins holding on number 5. Bill Lister into 6. Josh Cox into 7. Angel Ruiz in the 8. 3 minutes down and 2 minutes left to go. Hernandez continue with the lead now, 2.1 seconds. Hernandez with the race lead, 2.1 seconds up on Scott White. James Large working at number 3 spot, 6,400 of a second back into 2. All right, guys, we're down to 47 raffle tickets remaining. 47 remaining. Race number 6, you're up next. Open E-Buggy.
One minute left.
Less than a minute to go.
45 seconds left.
Jonathan Hernandez went only 7/10 of a second lead up on James Large. A little bit of a long lap there for Large. Going to drop him down to 3 spot. Put Scott White back up to the number 2. They're now separated by 1.8 seconds here. Louis Perez holding on to the number 4 spot. All right, guys, we're down to 45 raffle tickets remaining. 45 remaining. If you'd like to buy a raffle ticket, please make your way over to timing and scoring here at the red trailer.
15 seconds
We'll hook
left.
you up. Race clock is about to expire. Hernandez with a 2.7 second lead up on White.
Angel Ruiz done.
Race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer. Call you done. Angel Ruiz done. Bart Collins done. Louis Perez, you're done. Race it back to line. You'll all be done.
Bill Lister done. James Large done. Scott White done.
Wait on Josh Cox and Jonathan Hernandez. Last two to finish. Two to finish.
All drivers are
There
finished.
we go, guys. That's the race.
Jonathan
Everybody is
Hernandez
done.
done.
Jonathan Hernandez takes the
Joshua
win.
Cox
10
done.
lap 509 as Jader Lopez sets DQ for round number 1. Race number 6. You are coming up next. As a reminder, guys, please make sure you use staging at the end of the front straightaway. Staging at the end of the front straightaway. Let's get our turn marshals out here, please. I need Jonathan Hernandez, please, on the 3. Scott White, if you would, please take the 1. Scott White, take the 1. Louis Perez on the 4. James Large on the 10. Bart Collins, if you would, please take the 8. Bart Collins on the 8. Bill Lister on the 5. Josh Cox on the 9. Angel Ruiz on the 6. Attila on the 7. And I need a volunteer on 9, please. Oh, no, I don't need a volunteer on 9. I need a volunteer on 2. I need a volunteer on 2. Volunteer on 2.
David Mejia.
If I can please get a volunteer marshal on 2.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Jimmy Elias. Van Smolinac. Braden Binns. Thomas McGrath. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
What number have you got there? Okay.
15 seconds to
You're
the
on
start
5?
of the race.
Okay. Ignore the timer, guys. Ignore the timer. Give me 1 second here. Adam Tyrell, are you on the driver's stand? No, I don't see him. No. Josie Patashaw, I have no check from you at all. Josie Patashaw, no check from you at all. Josie to the line. Missing 2, guys. Can I get a volunteer marshal on 2? Volunteer marshal on 2, please.
Josie Patashaw.
Can I please get a volunteer marshal on 2? Thank you, Brooke. All right. Here we go, guys. Luke's going live in 3, 2, 1. And we're off in runner. Race number 6 underway. Roll them out, guys. Nice and easy now. Nice and easy. Take your time. Take your time. It is Open E-Buggy, presented by 12turn.com. Out on the track. I got to take care of Adam. I thought your transponder for some reason was popping up as Josie, so I got to take care of. Okay. They didn't scam you out of it. I know they're bad about not paying, so I know how the Patashaws are. Tony ain't even looking my way. See? Just ignore me. It's the story of my life. We are off and running race number 6 out on the track at Open E-Buggy, presented by 12turn.com. Coming up next, race 7.
4 minutes left.
Alrighty, guys, we are down to 43 raffle tickets remaining. 43 remaining. If you'd like to purchase a raffle ticket and help out the Elite RC Productions team, we'd really appreciate your support. In all reality, if it wasn't for these raffles, guys, we would not be doing what we're doing. These things really keep us rolling and moving. Uh-oh. Careful, Marshall. Zach Milner right now leading the way on a 10-lap 5:02. David Mejia holding on number 2 spot. Jimmy Elias at number 3.
Three minutes left.
All right, you're 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Zach Milner right now out in front, got a 6.7-second lead up on David. David with a 0.6 of a second lead up on Donato. Donato 4 seconds up on Thomas McGrath. Jesse Patashaw holding on number 5 spot, 0.4 of a second back in the 4. Sean Morrow in that number 6 spot, 0.2 of a second away from the 5. Jimmy Elias holding on to the 7. Vance in that number 8. Bobby Blair in that number 9. Ralph Howard in the 10. Rob Offit in the 11 spot. You're 2:30 down and 2:30 left to go.
Two minutes left.
Yeah, you know how you go into phonetic? Just take the C out. Everything done. All done.
All right, guys, sorry about that. We are back to the racing action. You're 120 left to go, 340 down, 120 remaining. As Zach Milner right now leading the way, got a 3.3-second lead up on Donato. Donato finds himself almost 7 seconds up on David Mejia. Mejia right now finds himself 3,800 of a second up on Sean Morrow.
One minute left.
Thomas McGrath holding on number 5 spot. Josie Pattishaw in that number 6. Oh, Pattishaw going to fall down to the 8th spot. Now put Bobby Blair up to the number 6 spot. Vance holding on to that number 7. Josie 8. Jimmy Elias in the 9. Rob Offit in the 10. Ralph Howard in the 11.
45 seconds left.
Braden, I know you broke out in this one. You're still going to need a marshal, buddy. It's Open E-Buggy presented by 12turn.com. Heat number 1 of 3 out on the track. Race 6 almost in the books here. Race 7, you're on
30
deck.
seconds left.
Again, please use the staging at the end of the front straightaway. Please do not stage cars at the beginning. Greatly appreciate the help on that. We have 41 raffle tickets remaining, 41 remaining. If you'd like to buy a raffle ticket, make your way over to the red trailer.
15 seconds left.
Chance to win yourself an E-Buggy, a Nitro Buggy. I got 2 different Nitro Buggies to choose from. One for Techno, one for Team Associated. E-Buggy for Team Associated. I have some more stuff at home. I just forgot to bring it. Race clock has expired, guys. Keep going here to computer call. You done?
Thomas McGrath done. Ralph Howard done. David Mejia done. Sean Morrow done. Donato Traderty done. Vance Molinak done. Bobby Blair done.
What you hobbling
Zach
for? You
Miller
all right?
done.
What'd you do? Car hit you? Got a big old Charlie horse? Big old cramp?
Jimmy Elias done.
Or-
Rob Offit done.
Waiting on Josie Pattishaw to finish up. Waiting on Pattishaw to
Josie
finish
Pattishaw
up.
done.
There we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody is done. Donato going to take the race win. 10 lap, 5:10. All right, race number 7. Let's get them checked in. Race 7. Let's get our turn marshals out here, please. You need a chair, Attila? Okay. I need Thomas McGrath, please, on bucket 1. Sean Morrow, bucket 2. Bobby Blair, bucket 3. Pattishaw, 8. Jimmy Elias on the 9. Rob Offit on the 6. Vance on the 4. Braden Benz on the 5. David Mejia on the 10.
Wayne Sizemore. John Cate.
Actually, Donato, take bucket
Greg
number
1 minute to the start of the race.
9 for
Lorenzo
Jimmy
Davis.
Elias. That's at the end of the front straightaway. Thank you.
Richard Vasquez. Joseph Ruggiero. Scott Menning. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Joseph
All right, got
Molinak.
everybody checked in. Turn marshals moving out to the track, please.
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
Ralph, we don't have a 12, buddy. We don't have a 12. There's no 12. No 12. You just want to help out Rob Offit right there. That'll be fine. All right, looks like we got all our marshals out there. Here we go. Loop's going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off and running. The race number 7 is underway. Race number 8 is going to be coming up next. Here's race number 7 out on the track. Race number 8, you're going to be coming up next. Race 8. Oh, got one upside down on the back straight. Oh, man, where's my marshal at there on 7? Oh, man, missing my marshal on 7. Who was that? Supposed to be there. My photographer's not a turn marshal.
4 minutes left.
He's not wearing his vest. I'm missing my marshal on 7. Marshal on 7. Got it there? Thank you. If Danny had his vest on, I wouldn't have had that mistake. Danny, you're fired. Go find me a better photographer. Andy Kirk right now leading the way at 10 lap 5:10. Everybody mark that down. You won't hear that very often. I'm just kidding, Andy. Oh, hang on to it, Andy. Oh, hang on to it. Andy Kirk with a 1.7-second lead up on Walter Carpenter. Carpenter right now 1.6 seconds up on Lorenzo Davis. John Cade holding on number 4 spot, 0.21 of a second back. Rene Infante into number 5, 1.6 seconds back into 4. Richard Vasquez into number 6, Dwayne Sizemore 7. Joseph 8. Greg Burns in that number 9. Scott Manning in the number 10 spot. Race number 8, you're coming up next. Race 8. Andy Kirk, John Cate now battling it out 1 and 2. They're only separated by 1.1 seconds for the top spot. Rene Infante holding on to that number 3 spot. Richard Vasquez into number 4. The TQ time you guys looking to beat 10 lap 5:10 set by Donato in the previous race. Andy Kirk finds himself out in front, 10 lap 5:17. Long lap here for Andy. Oh, no, I think I might see him. Oh, no, having a good run. Andy Kirk
left.
looks like he may be out of this one. Rene Infante taking over the race lead, 10 lap 5:23 with the top spot. It's Rene, Walker, John, 1, 2, and 3. John right now 3/10 of a second back of Walker. Richard Vasquez now going to leapfrog them all. He's going to climb to the number 2 spot. Vasquez on the move here in race number 7. Race 8, you're coming up next. Race 8.
One minute left.
Less than a minute to go. Rene Infante, 4.4 seconds up on the field.
45
Long lap here
seconds
for
left.
Vasquez, going to drop down to 5 split. Walker now up to that number 2. John Cate, 1.3 seconds back into 2. Davis holding on to number 4 spot. Lorenzo, 1.5 seconds back up that number 3. Vasquez and Sizemore, 5 and 6. They're only separated by 4/10. Breck Burns into 7. Joseph Molinak in the 8. Scott Manning into number 9. Race 8, you're on deck.
Fifteen seconds left.
Alrighty, guys, that's the race clock. Everybody keep going to hear the computer call. You done? You know, something that I've noticed that's getting to be more and more of these races. I'm starting to see a lot more moms and wives at the races. Might be time for a powder puff class.
Richard Vasquez done.
Yeah.
Breck Burns done.
There are moms and wives out here racing.
Lorenzo Davis done.
Get Maria out here racing.
Rene Infante done.
Julian, what you think about that, buddy? You get your mom racing?
Scott Manning done.
What's up, buddy?
Joseph Molinak done. All drivers are finished. John Cade done.
Did you turn any? No, turning left. That's fine. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me take this.
All right, guys, that's the race. Everybody's done. Everybody's done. Renee Infante going to take race win. 10 lap 5:25. Put your cars down. Coming out, grab a turn marshal spot.
Hold on 1 second here. Yeah, I mean,
Mike Wolford.
that's fine. Real quick. Yeah, you can jump in there. That's fine.
All right, race 8. Let's get them checked in. Let's get our turn marshals out here, please. From race at number 7, I need on bucket number 5, Renee Infante. Bucket 9, John Cate. Bucket 3, Lorenzo Davis.
Johnny Mejia.
Bucket
Pascal.
number 8, please. Richard Vasquez, please take the 8. Please take the
1 minute
8.
to
Richard
start the
Vasquez,
race.
take the 8.
Seth
Dwayne
Field.
Sizemore on the 4.
Kevin
Breck
Ramos.
Burns on the 1. Walker
Angel
Carpenter
Louise.
on the 10. Joseph on the 6.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
There goes live 45. Waiting on check.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, got everybody checked in. So the marshal on 6. Joseph Malinak. Joseph. Where's Joseph at? No, that's Rogero.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
6 is on the back here in the back. The bucket is upside down, actually.
Less than 5.
Missing marshals, guys. Missing marshals. Looks like I'm missing a marshal on 1. Marshal on 1. Breck Burns on 1. Breck Burns on 1. Right there. Looks like I'm missing a marshal on 3. Lorenzo Davis. Lorenzo, just stay where you are. He's going to grab that one. All right, here we go, guys. Loop's going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And loop is live. Loop is live. Race at number 8 is underway. Race number 9 coming up next.
Four minutes left. Braden Bins.
Got everybody checked in here. Race number 8 is underway. It is Open E-Buggy presented by 12turn.com. TQ time looking to meet 10 lap 5:10.
Three minutes left.
Alrighty then, you're 230 down, 230 left to go. Mike Wolford out in front, 10 lap 5:18. Hayden Pascal holding on number 2 spot, 10 lap 5:19. They're separated by 0.6 of a second. Kevin Ramos holding on that number 3 spot, 2.8 seconds back of the 2. Johnny Mejia holding on number 4. Seth Patton in the 5. Chris Figueroa in that number 6. Andrew Ruiz in the 7. Nick Christopher in the 8. Braden Benz in that number 9. Lauren in the number 10 spot. Jason in the 11. And Charles in the number 12. You are 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. The final heat here of Open E-Buggy. You're all chasing the TQ time of 10 lap 5:10. Hayden now takes over the race leads on the 10 lap 5:17. Race number 9, Rookie E-Buggy. Coming up next.
One minute left.
Unfortunate break there for Nick Christopher. Had big break there on lap number 2 or 3, excuse me. 4 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. Mike Wolford takes back over that race, leads at 10 lap 5:18. Mike on a mission right now.
45 seconds left.
Here in race number 8, race number 9, you are on deck. Hayden in that number 2 spot. Soha and Wolford come across the line very close together. One running in the top spot, one running in that number 11 spot.
30 seconds left.
Hayden Pascal holding on to number 2 just in front of Johnny Mejia. Mejia only 1 second up on Chris Figueroa. Figueroa into Castor, working the 4, trying to find his way around the number 3. Kevin Ramos in the 5. Patton in that 6. Angel Ruiz and Benz holding on to 7 and 8. Race number 8 almost in the books here with 10 seconds left to go. Race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer call. You done?
Lauren Kretschmer done. Mike Wolford done. Seth Payton done. Angel Ruiz done.
Race it back to the line, you'll all be done. As you come to the line, you'll all be done.
Charles Leinbach done. Johnny Mejia done. Braden Binns done.
Wait on ahead.
Hayden Pascal
Kevin and looks like Jason. Is Jason out? Jason saw it. No, he's still going.
Finished.
There he goes. That's the race,
Kevin
guys.
Ramos
Everybody is done.
Jason Saha
Mike
done.
Wolford takes the win here in race number 8 at a 10 lap 5:19. All right, guys, put your cards down, grab your turn marshal spot. Race number 9, you are coming up next. What's up, buddy? No. All right, need Mike Wolford on the 9, Hayden on the 5, Chris Figueroa on the 10, Kevin Ramos on the 3, Angel Ruiz on the 1, Charles Leinbach on the 7, Jason Soha on the 4, Nick Christopher on the 8, and Johnny Mejia, please take the 2. Johnny, take the 2. As the 2 is not here. Johnny on the 2. Turn marshals coming out. Race number 9, Rookie E-Buggy, presented by Complete
1 minute to
Construction.
the start of the
Coming
race.
up next.
Donald Large. Scooter Blankenship. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Brilly Hickerson. Savannah Hernandez. Max Mejia. Brooke Wolford. David Russell. Mauricio Nunes. Larry Langan. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Jonathan Nurian. Stephen Downey.
All right, just waiting on a check from Miss Cammy. Waiting on a check from Miss Cammy. I see her out there missing bucket number 3. Missing bucket 3.
15
Bucket
seconds to the start of the
3.
race.
It is Kevin Ramos, bucket 3. I see you. All righty, guys, we're about ready to get rolling. Here we go. Loop's going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off and rolling. Race number 9 now underway. Rookie E-Buggy presented by Complete Construction out on the track. Everybody get their first laps in here. We'll call it out.
Four minutes left.
Jonathan right now leading away on 9-lap 5:18. Matt. Oh, give me one sec here. Got to make a quick adjustment on the computer.
3 minutes left.
There we go. Moves up to that number 4 spot. Donnie Large in that number 5. Scooter in that number 6. Larry in the 7. Larry now going to move up to the 6th spot just by Miss Cammy. Scooter working that number 7 spot. Put Max in that number 8. Long lap there for Max. Make sure he didn't break out. Let's take a peeky. Nope, didn't break out. Just a long lap for him. Just over 2 minutes left to go. Brooke Walford still out in front. 9-lap 5:15. Mauricio in that number 2 spot. Larry now moves up to that number 3. Donnie Large 4. Cammy 5. Jonathan in 6, Max Mejia 7. It's Rookie E-Buggy, presented by Complete Construction. Out on the track. .330 down, 130 left to go. Brooke Walford now 6.3 seconds up on the field on 9-lap 5:14. Mauricio holding on number 2 spot, 9-lap 5:24. Donnie Large into number 3 spot, 8-lap 5:10. Cammy into number 4, 8-lap 5:19. Larry holding on that number 5 spot. Scooter into number 6, 12.
.45 seconds left.
.35 seconds left to go. Race number 10, Pro E-Buggy. You're coming up next.
30 seconds left.
Oh, careful. You're right over there, Mark. My goodness. Good grief. All right, you guys, got Miss Josie walking around selling raffle tickets. I don't know how many she's got left. Looks like she's got a pile up still over there. So if you'd like to buy a raffle ticket, please see Miss Josie. $10 a ticket. We're only selling 100 tickets. Once those 100 tickets gone, and last when she left out here, we had 41 remaining. Even though now race clock has expired, keep going, guys, to hear the computer call you done. Brooke Walford right now with a 16-second lead up on the field. She is done. As she comes across the line, she will take the win, and she will set TQ at a 9-lap 5:11. Everybody else still hot except for Riley. Riley's done. Everybody else race it back to the line. As you come to the line, you will be done.
Cammy Langen done.
There's Miss Cammy.
Max Mejia done. David Russell done.
Wait on Mr. Larry to
Mauricio
come back to the
done.
line. Oh,
Donald
Miss
Large
Cammy
done.
going to edge out
Larry
Mr.
Langen
Larry as she
Savannah
beats
Bernard
him
done.
here in
Scooter
race
Blankenship
number
done.
9.
Stephen
The
Down done.
husband-wife team. Miss Cammy with the advantage. I think Mr. Larry might have gave that to her for allowing him to race on Valentine's weekend. Waiting on Jonathan to come back to the
Jonathan
line.
done.
There we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody is done. All right, put your buggies down. Coming out, grab a turn marshal spot. Need Mauricio on the 7. I need Mauricio on the 7. Brooke Walford, please take the 8. Brooke, please take the 8. Larry on the 2. David Russell on the 3. Jonathan on the 1. Max Mejia Max, please take the 4. Max, take the 4. Scooter on the 10. Savannah, take the 6. Riley on the 5. And I need a volunteer on 9. Need a volunteer on 9. A lot of people in that one not able to marshal.
Nicholas Pera. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Let's get our marshals out to the track, please.
Nelson Garcia. Nolan Manchester. Julian Oliveras. Trent Walker. Renato Trader DJR. JP Signs. Gabriel Santiago.
So I haven't seen Sean Krause here this weekend. I don't think
45
he's
seconds to
here.
the start of the race. Fabrizio Martello.
Let's get our marshals out to the track, please. Marshals to the track, please. Turn that bucket over. Turn that bucket over. Turn that bucket over. Brooke. No. Turn it over. Over. It's upside down. There you go. Thank you. All right, let's get our marshals out there, please. Marshals coming out.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Ignore the timer, guys. Ignore the timer. I'm missing marshals here. Missing marshals. Looks like I'm missing 2. Larry's going to bucket number 3. So he's not where he's supposed to be. Dave Russell's on 3. Excuse me. He's on 1. Jonathan, where you at, Jonathan? Okay. Take 6. I need a marshal on 2. I need a marshal on bucket 2, please. Bucket 2. Can I get a turn marshal on bucket 2? I need 1 volunteer on 2. I'd like to get this race started. Need 1 volunteer on 2. Bucket 2. 1 volunteer on bucket 2. It's like Mr. Santiago coming out to grab it. Here we go, guys. Luke's going to go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off and running. Race number 10 underway. It's Pro E-Buggy presented by Exalt out on the track. So Sean Krause not here. We'll pull him out of the system because I haven't seen him this weekend. It is Pro E-Buggy Q1. Race 10 underway. Race at number 11, 40-plus Nitro Buggy. Going to be coming up next. As a reminder, guys, please use staging down at the end of the front straightaway.
Four minutes left.
Come on, guys. Work together now. Work together. Julian right now leading. We got a 1.4 second lead up on Gabriel. Gabriel 7/10 of a second up on Trent. Trent 1/10 of a second up on Aiden. Aiden right now 7/10 of a second up on Carson. Nicholas Parra now going to move up to that number 5 spot. Nelson Garcia in at number 6. JP Sign 7. Nolan Manchester in the 8. Josh Pichidomi 9. Fabrizio in at number 10. Miller Freud in the 11. Carson Ringer in the 12. I had to check in for Renato, but no laps counted since. Julian right now leading the way. Your defending Pro E-Buggy champion in the Associate. Over here on the right-hand side of the track, coming back towards start-finish. Out in front, only 1/10 of a second up, or 1 second up on Gabriel. Gabriel 4/10 of a second up on Trent. 1, 2, and 3 only separated by 1.7 seconds. Tight battle right now, top of the leaderboard. Gabriel trying to close the gap. Gabriel just ran his fast lap in the race, 28.9. Same for Trent Walker at a 29 flat. Julian in the Associated. Gabe, I believe, running the Techno chassis. Trent Walker also on the Techno chassis. You got Nico Parra in the number 4. Nico running the HB chassis. Aiden Gotu in the Kyosho. Got one there just cutting the track, waiting for him to come around. We're going to catch that one. Let's see here. Waiting him to come back to the line. Let's see who that is. Well, he's way down on the
2 minutes
leaderboards.
left.
We'll cut him some slack. Guys, don't cut the track, guys. Don't cut the track. Even though it was just very minor, don't cut the track. You're way down the leaderboard, so I'm going to cut you some slack. 1:45 left to go. Julian right now leading away. Got a 3.4 second lead up on Trent Walker. Walker right now 2.3 seconds up on Gabriel. 8 go-to holding on that number 4 spot. 2.4 seconds back of that number 3. Nico Parra holding on that number 5 spot. Nolan in that number 6. Nelson in that 7. Josh Pichidomi 8. All right, 4 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. 4 minutes down, 1 minute remaining. Julian right now leading the way. Got a 4.5 second lead up on Trent Walker. Walker just ran his fast lap race at a 28.6. Gabriel Santiago in 8 go-to 3 and 4. They're now separated by 1.1 seconds. Nico Parra holding on to number 5 spot. Nelson Garcia in at number 6. Manchester 7. 45 seconds left to
45
go.
seconds left.
Josh Pichidomi in that number 8 spot. Miller Freud, JP Signs 9 and 10. Carson Ringer in 11. Fabricio in the 12.
30 seconds left. Fifteen
15 seconds remaining. Julian right now leading the way. Got a 7.7 second lead up on Trent Walker. Walker finds himself 2.2 seconds up on Gabe. Aiden Kotu holding on number 4 spot. 4.7 seconds back into 3.
Carson Ringer done. Aidan Kudu done.
Keep going, guys. Keep going. Most of you still hot. Most all of you still hot. Aiden Kotu, Nico Park, Carson Ringer done. Everybody else racing back to the line. Trent Walker, you're done. JP Signs, you're done. Nelson, you're done. Gabriel done. Josh done.
Fabrizio Martello done.
Fabrizio, you're done.
Julian Oliveras done.
Julian done. Waiting on Miller Freud. Last one to finish. Waiting on Miller. There we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody is done. Race number 10 in the books is going to be Julian taking a race win. 11 lap, 5:14.
One minute to the start of the race.
Julian needs you on the 10, please. Trent Walker on the 6, Gabriel on the 8. JP on the 2, Miller Freud on the 9, Carson Ringer on the 4, Nolan on the 5, Fabrizio on the 3, Nelson Garcia, please take the 1, Renato on the 7.
Start of the race.
All right, this 40-plus nitro buggy.
Right. Michael Forrest. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Michael Roy.
Their marshals all in position.
Joshua Cox.
Nelson to your left. Right here by the big, there you go. All right, should have all my marshals. We're going live in 15 seconds, guys. 15 seconds, Luke goes live. Here we go, guys. Luke's going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those of you that are in the pits now, you're going to need to cut the track. Those of you in the pits, you're going to need to cut the track. Cut the track. That one rolling out the pits, you got to cut the track. You can come on around. Come on around. You can do it in the back. You can do it in the, never mind. That's fine. You can do it there. There's a pass-through in the back of the track. Watch your feet. Watch your footses. All right, it's 40-plus Nitro Buggy presented by Donathan RC out on the track. DRC.com. You can order yourself some really cool charge leads, custom made with your names on them or whatever it is you want to put on them. If you haven't checked out Don RC, I highly recommend it. Careful back here in the back, guys. 40 plus Nitro Buggy out on the track. Let everybody get their first laps in. We'll call it out. Race number 12. You're coming up next.
4 minutes left.
All right, with just over 3 minutes left to go. Richard Dean out in front, 10 lap 5:16. Scott White right behind him in that number 2 spot, 6,600 of a second back. You got Gene Nickerson holding on number 3. Freddie working that number 4. Bill Flaherty in the 5. Michael Forrest in that number 6. Ryan LeCuyer now, take it back. It's going to be Josh Cox in the 7. Ryan LeCuyer in the 8. Michael Roy as he comes across the line in the number 9 spot. Mike Parenza in at number 10. All right, guys, we are down to 24 raffle tickets remaining. 24 raffle tickets. If you'd like to buy one, come on over to the red trailer. We're glad to hook you up with raffle ticket for a chance to win. 1 of 3 car kits, winner's choice. Here, 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Battle right now between Richard Dean and Gene Hickerson. They're separated by 1.4 seconds here. Freddie and Scott White, they're going at it 3 and 4. Freddie, 1.6 seconds up on Scott. Bill Flaherty holding on that number 5 spot, 4.4 seconds back of the 4. Josh Cox, Ryan LeCuyer, 6 and 7. They're only separated by 1.2 seconds. Oh, hang on to it there, Buggy.
2 minutes left.
3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Race 12, you're on deck. New race leader, Gene Hickerson in the 40 plus Nitro Buggy, presented by Dean RC, looking for that top TQ time. He's currently on a 10 lap 5:16. Richard Dean only 1.2 seconds back. Scott White working that number 3. Freddie holding on that number 4. Bill Flaherty 5. Wait on Gene to come back to the line. Gene going to fall down that number 2 spot. Long lap there for Gene. Give the race lead now to Richard Dean as he takes it back over. Dean on a 10 lap 5:17.
1 minute left.
Dean with the fast lap of the race so far at a 30.3.
.45 seconds left.
.15 seconds left to go. Richard Dean, 2/10 of a second up on Gene Hickerson for the race lead. 10 lap 5:17 to 10 lap 5:18. Freddie and Scott White still going under, separated by 4/10. Freddie to 3 and 4. Flaherty 5. LeCuyer in at number 6. Cox in the 7. Michael Force in the 8. Michael Roy in the 9. Mike Parenza in 10 as the race clock expires.
Bill Flaherty done.
Bill Flaherty, you're done?
Richard Dean done. Ryan LeCuyer done. Joshua Cox done. Gene Hickerson done.
Race win and edge out.
Mike Proenza
Gene
done.
Hickerson by 1.5 seconds for TQ. Waiting on Michael Roy, Michael Forrest, and
Michael
Scott
Forrest
White.
done.
Got 2 to finish,
Stop,
2 to
done.
finish here, 1 to finish. Waiting on Michael Roy. Michael Roy, 1 to finish. Here he comes over here on the right-hand side. And across the line he goes. That's the race, guys. Everybody is done. Race 11 in the books. Race number 12, you're coming up next.
Yes, sir.
Jonathan Hernandez. 1 minute to the start of the race. Jader Lopez.
Alrighty, let me get my marshals out here, please. Marshals coming
AJ
out.
Johnson.
I need Richard Dean on the 7,
45
Gene
seconds
Nickerson
to
on the
start of the
3,
race.
Scott White on the 5, Freddie on the number 3, Bill
Another
Flaherty on the
Trinity.
1, Ryan LeCire on the 9, Josh Cox on the 4, Michael Forrest on the 2, Michael Roy on the 8, Mike Prinz on the 6. Come on out, guys. Grab your marshal spots.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I'm gonna give you a little bit more time here, guys. A little bit more time.
Attila Zalczak.
You are right at 1 minute till the start. 1 minute.
1 minute to the start of the race. Billy Easton. Luis Perez. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
No check from, looks like they're not here. So we're going live in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Loop goes live. 30 seconds. Loop goes live.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the
Gene,
start
you're
of the
supposed to be
race.
on the 3. Take the front straight. If somebody's where they're not supposed to be, just take the 10. All right, guys, here we go. Luke's going live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off and running. It's race at number 12. 40 plus Nitro Buggy presented by Jonathan RC out on the track. All right. Dorgy.
4 minutes left.
You got a minute 15 down, 3:45 left to go. Jader Lopez right now leading the way, 11 lap 5:28. Richard Dean set TQ at a 10 lap 5:17. Billy Easton in the number 2 spot, 10 lap 5:07. AJ Johnson holding on number 3 spot, 10 lap 5:26. Renato holding on that number 4. Jader Lopez, only one right now on 11 lap pace, 11 lap 5:28, 2.7 seconds up on Easton. Easton 4.3 seconds up on Johnson. Renato holding on number 4 spot, 3.6 seconds back into 3. Attila in the number 5 spot, 2.6 seconds back into 4. Hernandez holding on to the number 6 spot. Jonathan 2.6 seconds back into 5. Race at number 12 on the track. Race number 13. You're coming up next. All right, guys, we're getting down. We only got 18 raffle tickets remaining. 18 remaining. If you'd like to purchase one, please come on over and do so. 18 remaining. Jader Lopez right now with that top spot, 1.5 seconds up on Billy Easton. Easton finds himself now 9,500ths of a second away. Been a long time since I've seen Billy back at the racetrack. Good to see him turning the wheel once again. Easton running the Serpent, holding on to the number 2 spot just behind Lopez. Now Lopez going to fall down number 2, put Easton to the race lead. Easton on a 10-lap 5 flat. Jader Lopez in number 2, 10-lap 5 flat as well. A.J. Johnson holding on to 3, Renato 4.
2 minutes left.
Race 13, you're coming up next, race 13. Billy Easton with the race lead, 11 lap, 5:27. He just ran the fast lap of the race at a 28.6. Only one to turn a 28-second lap. Track starting to dry out in some areas after the rain showers we had from last night. The problems there for Easton. That's going to put Jader Lopez now back up in the race leads on a 10-lap 5 flat. A.J. Johnson holding on number 3 spot. 45 seconds left to go.
.30 seconds left.
Fifteen seconds left to go. Jader Lopez with the race lead. A.J. Johnson holding number 2 spot just in front of Renato Tenardi. Tenardi right now only 0.2 of a second away from the number 2. Hernandez holding on to 4. Easton now back into the fight, holding on to 5. Attila in at number 6. All right, you guys, race clock has expired. Now we'll need volunteer marshal help for the next race, please. I only have 7 people in this race. Only have 7 in this one. I will need marshal help for the next race.
Renato Trader done.
Renato, you're done? Only one done so far. Everyone else still hot. Race it back to the line, guys. You're all going to be done. Race to the line. You're all done?
Jonathan Hernandez done. AJ
Jonathan
Johnson
Hernandez done. Billy Easton done. A.J. Johnson done. Waiting on Attila and Jader. Here comes Jader. Wait on Attila.
Jader Lopez done.
Looks like Attila may be out. That's the race, guys. Everybody is done. Jader Lopez going to take the race win. 11 lap 5:29 as he sets TQ here in round 1. I don't know. It's online. I always got to ask. Jader on the 8, please. A.J. Johnson on the 10. Renato on the 7. John Hernandez on the 4. Billy Easton, please take the 3. Billy Easton, take the 3. Attila on the 2. Somebody volunteer for Attila, please. Louis Perez on the 1. I need a volunteer on 6. 5. 9.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Need some volunteer marshals, please. Renato 7. 7, Renato 7. All right, race number 13. Let's get them checked in.
.45 seconds to the start of the race.
Ignore the timer, guys. Ignore the timer. I'm actually resetting the timer, so hold on one sec. All right, guys, once again, I need volunteer marshal help, please, to the track, please. Volunteer marshal help. Need volunteer marshal help to the track, please. Volunteers.
Sol Lugo. 1 minute to the start of the race. Mike Proenza. Joseph Molinak. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Calvin Carpenter. Dennis Coley.
All right, waiting on a check from Danny Beers. Waiting on a check from Bill Toxdorf. Guys, I need a marshal on 3. I need a marshal on 4. Marshal on 3, marshal on 4. Need a marshal on the top left-hand side as well. I need 3 volunteers, please. 3 volunteers. Here comes 1. Need 2 more. I need 2 volunteers, please. Can I please have 2 volunteers? Here comes 1 more. I need 1 more volunteer. Actually, I need 2 more. I need 2 more volunteers. I need 1 at the end of the front straightaway on the top left-hand side as well. All right, I got 1 on the top left. I need a volunteer at the end of the front straightaway. Can I get a volunteer marshal at the end of the front straightaway? Easy spot. End of the front straightaway. Volunteer there, please. 1 volunteer. We'll get this one here rolling. Can I get 1 volunteer marshal into the front straightaway? Anybody? Anyone? Into the front straightaway. Need somebody there on that bucket into the front straightaway, please. A lot of people standing over there. I get a volunteer at the end of the front straightaway. We'll get this one underway. Pit guys, pit guys. All right, you guys, come in. Get your fuel. Get your fuel. Top off, top off. Thank you, Miss Hannah. Thank you. Top off, top off, top off. Get your fuel. Get your fuel. Get your fuel. Get your fuel. Something fell out onto the racetrack. Something's on the racetrack. Careful. Something's on the racetrack. Be careful. Have no check from Bob Trim, which I haven't seen him yet this weekend. No check from Bob Trim. All right, guys, here we go. Luke's going to go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, it's Open Nitro Chuggy presented by GS Hobbies. Out on the track. Let everybody get their first laps in here. We'll call it out.
Four minutes left.
All right, guys, if you'd like to buy a Ralph ticket, please come on over. We got 18 remaining. If you'd like to purchase a Ralph ticket, chance of winning a team associated B4.1 or B4.1E. That's a Nitro Buggy E-Buggy. Or a Techno Nitro Buggy. We have plenty available. Open Nitro truck out on the track. Race number 14, you're coming up next.
Three minutes left.
All right, you're 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Dwayne Sizemore right now with a 9-second lead up on Sol Lugo. Lugo right now 3.4 seconds up on Danny Beers. Beers 7/10 of a second up on Bill Toxdorf. Calvin Carpenter holding on that number 5 spot. Joseph in the 6, Dennis 7. Mike Parenza in the 8. Race number 14, you're coming up next. Dwayne Sizemore coming across the line, 10 lap 5:24. Yeah, Sol Lugo working in the number 2 spot, 13 seconds back of the top spot. Lugo right now only 1.2 seconds up on Danny Beers. Danny Beers 17th second up on Bill. Now Calvin going to move to that number 4 spot, put Bill down to the 5, Joseph 6, Dennis 7, and Mike Prince at that number 8 spot. Prince right now 5 seconds back of the 7. Race 13 on the track, race 14 here coming up next. Easy, guys. Easy over here now. Easy. Oh, we got one with a flame out. One with a flame out. Uh-oh. Flame out.
One minute left.
Dwayne Sizemore continuing to lead the way. Dwayne just ran his fast lap race at a 31.7. Sol Lugo working in that number 2 spot, 14 seconds back of the top spot. He's got a 4.7 second lead up on Danny. Uh-oh, looks like Danny may be out of this one, dropping down the leaderboard. But Joseph now up to the number 3 spot. Mullinack finds himself half a second up on Bill Toxdorf with 20 seconds left to go. Long lap there for Calvin Carpenter, holding on that number 7 spot.
15 seconds left.
I will need volunteer marshal help as I only have 8 in this race. Only have 8. I will need marshal help, please. Need 2 volunteers. All right, guys, race clock has expired. We do not have time to run a second qualifier. We do not have time to run a second qualifier. This is taking way too long. We do not have time to run a second qualifier. We will only be running 1. We'll be going into mains after race 20. We'll be starting our mains after race 20.
Mike Proenza done. Sol Lugo done. William Tolksdorf done.
Wait on Mr. Dennis. Waiting on Mr. Dennis. Wanted to finish. Did he pull it off already?
Dennis Coley done.
There we go. Long lap there at the end for Mr. Dennis. That's the race, guys. Everybody is done. It's going to be Dwayne Sizemore taking the race win. And Dwayne Sizemore on the 8, Sol Lugo on the 9, Bill Toxdorf on the 4, Joseph on the 6, Mike Prince on the 1, Calvin Carpenter on the 5, Dennis on the 3, Danny on the 2. I need a volunteer on 7 and 10. 7 and 10, please. Race number 14 coming up next.
John Grant.
All right, I need people over for TQ. We will run the mains, though, as advertised. You will get your full time in for mains.
Lee Kessler. 1 minute to the start of the race. KJ Anderson. Mike Slotta. Ian Coxey.
Need a volunteer on 10 and 7. 10 and 7. Sol. You're on
45 seconds to the start of the
9.
race.
9. All right, guys, we're 40 seconds to the start. I have no marshal on bucket 7 or 6. Here comes Brooks. She's going to grab 7. Joseph on 6. Joseph on 6. All right, so I got 6 covered. Joseph, take the, I think that's the number 4 bucket. Take the 4 right here.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Dwayne, find the empty bucket and grab one and go. All right, guys, here we go. Luke's going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off and running. Race number 14 is now underway. Race number 15, you're coming up next. Race 15. All right, TQ photos, please. Start reporting to podium. TQ photos for rookie E. Truggy. I need, she might be out there, Brooke Walford. When you get done turn marshaling, report to podium for TQ photo. Brooke for TQ photo. Open E. Truggy. TQ. I need Carlos Siggy, report to podium. Carlos Siggy, report to podium for TQ Photo. For E-Truggy. 40 plus E-Buggy. 40 plus E-Buggy. I need Jader Lopez. Jader Lopez, report to podium. For TQ Photo.
4 minutes left.
Open E-Buggy. TQ Photo. Rookie E-Buggy. I think that's Brooke Walford again. Yep. Julian, please report to podium with your buggy. Podium. Open Nitro Truggy's out on the track. We're fixing to determine that TQ. Scott Weemeyer right now leading the way on a 10-lap 5:29. He is only 4 seconds away from TQ time. Jose right now moving up to that number 2 spot. Lee Kessler not going to take it back away as Jose works to the 3. Ian in that number 4 spot. Ian right now 1.6 seconds back into 3. KJ and holding on to 5. Mike in that number 6. Jason Montgomery in that 7. Have no laps counted for John Grant. Did he break out here on the start? Jay having some problems as well. Here, 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Weedmeyer right now leading the way. Dwayne Sizemore set TQ at a 10-lap 5:25. Scott holding on that number 1 spot, 10-lap 5:30. Again, guys, it is 1 round to qualify, 1 round to qualify. We'll go straight into mains after Q1, straight into mains. We'll set up the main events. Blow the truck off. We'll go into our mains. Not going to be done with this round until around a little after 1 o'clock.
2 minutes left.
We normally have our qualifiers finished right around 2. Scott Weedmeyer right now lead the way. Oh, no, somebody out there running. Jay out there running. He's going. He ain't running too good, but he's rolling. Scott Weemeyer get in, lead away, 10-lap 5:31. Right now, 6 seconds off, and TQ would have been at 15 left to go. It's away. KJ Anderson coming across the line into 4. KJ trying to close in. Races with us again here in 2025. God, I can't believe this is already our 5th year of running this series. Holy moly.
45 seconds left.
We're got to be careful grabbing it by the wheels like that. If they gun it or something goes wrong in that motor, the nose, don't grab it around the sides. Don't grab the tires. She's coming, guys. Be careful. Be careful.
15 seconds left.
Scott Weemeyer right now leading the way. Got a 7.3 second lead up on Jose. Jose 12 seconds up on KJ. Ian working in that number 4 spot. Lee Kessler in the 5. Mike in the 6. Jason Montgomery holding on to the 7. Race clock expires. Keep going, guys, until your computer call you done. I will need 1 volunteer marshal for the next race. 1 volunteer. It's Pro Nitro Truck coming up next.
Scott Weedmeyer done. Jose Agostino done. Jason Montgomery done. Mike Slotta done. KJ Anderson done.
All right, I got 2 left to finish, 3 to finish, 3 to finish. Waiting on Ian, Lee, and Jay. Keep going, Jay.
Done.
Keep going. Got a late finish now. Jay going to be the last one to finish. He's just now working his way in the back section of the track. 1 to finish, guys. Actually, I got 2 to finish, but 1 to finish. 1 going to be a late finish here. Just now working his way in the middle section of the track here, right in front of the driver's stand. Here he comes. Oh, careful. Is that Jay? No, that's Mike Slotta. Did Jay already pull his off? Yeah, he did. He'd already pulled his off. That's a race, guys. Everybody is done. All right, guys, once again, I need 1 volunteer marshal, please. 1 volunteer. Let's get our turn marshals out there from race number 14. I need Scott Weedmeyer on the 4, Jose on the 2, KJ on the 8, Ian Coxey on the 6, Lee Kessler on the 7, Mike Slotta on the 1, Jason Montgomery on the 5, Jay on the 3, John Grant on the 9. I need a volunteer on 10. That's at the beginning of the straightaway. Let's get him checked in. Pro Nitro truck presented by Techno. Out on the track.
Patrick Rossiter.
6 is on the middle in the back right here. Right there where Josie's standing.
Dave Fowler.
Car marshals out to the track, please. Marshals coming out. Right there by the big double. Right here in front. This is the 1. Mike Slaughter on the 1. And the 2. Jose on the 2. No check in from Dan Taylor. Dan Taylor, no check from you, good sir.
45 seconds to
I
the
don't
start
see
of the
Dan
race.
Taylor on. Okay, KJ got 10, so I need him to the front straightaway. Grab 8 at the end of the front straightaway. All right, guys, Loop's going to go live here in 5 seconds. Loop's going live. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off and running. I need a marshal there on 8 at the end of the front straightaway. Whoever that is, roll out of pits. You need to cut the track. Whoever that was, just roll out of pits. Please cut the 9. I apologize. That's 9. All right, we're off and running. Race number 15 underway. Race number 16, Open Nitro Buggy. You're coming up next. Everybody getting their laps in. Looks like I don't see Dan Taylor here. He must have went home. And he was here yesterday.
Four minutes left.
Ryan Harris right now leading away into Techno, 11 lap 5:12. Patrick Rossler holding on number 2 spot in the Associate, 11 lap 5:25. Tony Pattershaw in number 3 spot, 9 lap 5:04. Chris Powell in the 4, 9 lap 5:05. Keith Hill holding on to the 5. Adam Tyrell in the 6. Dave Fowler in at number 7. Harris and Rossiter are now separated by 2.6 seconds as they battle for the top spot. Powell and Hill holding on to number 3 and 4. Careful. You all right, Lee? Ryan Harris and Patrick Rossiter still very close together here on the race clock, going separated by 1.4 seconds. .230 down, 2:30 left to go. Ryan Harris and Patrick Rossiter right now separated by 1 second as Rossiter trying to close the gap here on Harris. Techno versus Associated right now here in Pro Nitro Truck presented by Techno out on the track.
Two minutes left.
Oh, whoa, careful. He's coming. Ryan Harris right now leading away. You got 11 lap 5:22 pace. Rossler holding on number 2 spot, 10 lap 5:01. Chris Powell working at number 3 spot, 18 seconds back of the number 2. Pattershaw working at number 4, only 1 second away from the 3. Keith Hill holding on to 5.8 seconds back into 4. On the mains as advertised, though.
45 seconds left.
Oh, got one to flame out. Oh, no.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left to go. long lap here for Ryan Harris. You break out of my minimum. That's a possibility. Might need to change. Nope, didn't break out a minimum. I do have a long lap here for him. Did Harris have an issue and I miss it? Here he comes back to the line. All right, guys, race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer call. You done.
Chris Powell done.
Keep going, guys. Keep gigging. I got Chris Powell, Tony Pattishaw done. All right, I'm being told he missed a lap, so we'll get that fixed here for Ryan Harris. Go. Ryan Harris right now out in front, 11 lap 5:26. Got a 3-second lead here up on Rossiter. Chris Powell, you're done. Tony Pattishaw done. All the rest of you racing back to the line now. Racing to the line. Jones Rossiter coming back to the line.
Rossiter done.
Oh, Dave, all up on the berm over here. Get it, Dave. Get it.
Dave Fowler done.
Here comes Harris. Looks like Harris going to hold on for TQ here. As Ryan Harris come back to the line. Going to take TQ here in Pro Nitro Truggy. So Ryan Harris, when you get done, turn marshal, come on over for TQ photo, please. Dwayne Sizemore, when you get done with your duties, looks like you're maybe pitting someone. When you get done, I need you for TQ photo as well for Open Nitro Truck. One round of qualifying, guys, one round. Race number 16, Open Nitro Buggy, presented by Dialed RC. Coming up next. Let's get our turn marshals out here, please. I need Ryan Harris on the 8, Patrick Rossiter on the 3, Chris Powell on the 4, Tony Pattishaw on the 2, Dave Fowler on the 5, Keith Hill on the 7, Adam Tyrell on the 6. I need a volunteer on 1, 9, and 10. I need 3 volunteers, 1, 9, and 10. Easy spots, 1, 9, and 10. Well, 1's not easy. Not terrible, not easy. Need a volunteer on 1, 9, and 10. Open Nitro Buggy, let's get them checked in. Race number 16. I don't see very many people running around. Loop goes live here in 1 minute.
1 minute to the start of the race. Walker Carpenter.
Again, I need volunteers on 1, 9, and 10. 1, 9, and 10, please. Loop goes live in 45. Need volunteers on 1, 9, and 10. Ryan, you're on 8. Top left-hand side. Top left. Left. Nope. That's bottom left. 8's on top left.
Mike Wolford. Lorenzo Davis.
4. I think he's sitting on 4. Just take 1. Looks like I need a volunteer on 9 and 10, please. 9 and 10. Beginning and end of the straightaway. Beginning and end.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
You gonna grab 10?
Kurt Robertson.
He's doing 4. I got to get marshals out here, guys. Ignore the timer. Ignore the timer. Ignore the timer. I got to get marshals out here. Ignore the timer. Vance Molinak, I have no check from you. Vance, I have no check from you. Vance, no check. Oh, wait a minute. Vance dropped out of this one. I forgot. He dropped out of Nitro. So I have everybody checked in. I don't have a marshal right here by me. I'm missing a marshal on 6. Or that's not 6. What number is that? 5. Miss a marshal on 5. Dave Fowler. See Dave's right there. Stay there. I need a marshal right here by me. I need a marshal by timing and scoring. I need a marshal on 9. I need a marshal on 9. I need a marshal right by timing and scoring. Nico, can you grab 9, please? Nico, grab 9 right there. Please. Thank you. Trent, you going to grab this one? Thank you, Trent. All right, guys, we're ready to go. Come in. Get your fuel. Get your fuel. Get your fuel. Get your fuel, guys. Get your fuel. Loop's going live in 20 seconds. Get your fuel. Get your fuel, please. Get your fuel. Fuel up. Fuel up. Danny needs you for TQ photo at the podium. Danny, TQ photo for podium. Here we go, guys. 10 seconds. Loop goes live. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're off and running. Race number 16 is now underway. Race 17. You're coming up next. All right, guys, I still have 18 raffle tickets remaining. 18 remaining. If you'd like to buy one, come on up and do so. We have 18 raffle tickets remaining. We don't sell these 18, it turns into a 50-50. 18 tickets remaining. We don't sell these 18, it turns into a 50-50. Mike Wolford right now leading away. Kurt Robinson holding on to number 2 spot. Lorenzo Davis working at number 3. Bryson Dwyer
left.
in the 4. Joseph Ruggiero in the 5. Jose in at number 6. Walker Carpenter in the 7. There's Kurt Robinson coming across the line right now with the race lead. It's Open Nitro Buggy presented by Dialed RC out on the track. 3 heats here for these guys. Kurt Robinson out in front. Mike Walford holding on to number 2 spot. Lorenzo Davis holding on to number 3. Bryson Dwyer 4. Jose in the 5. Joseph Ruggiero in that number 6 spot. John Cate 7. Walker Carpenter in the 8.
3 minutes left.
.215 down, 2:45 to go. Long lap there for Joseph Ruggiero. Got a 1:33 on the clock. Not sure if that's correct. Need to let me know if that's not. It is Kurt Robertson out front. Mike Wolford in the number 2 spot. Lorenzo Davis in the 3. It's Kurt, Mike, and Lorenzo, top 3. Bryson Dwyer, Jose, top 5. This is 16 on the track. Race 17, you guys should be in staging. Race 17, you guys should be in staging. Remember, guys, use the actual staging area. Do not start over here on the right-hand side of the driver's stand. Use the staging area at the end of the straightaway, please. It is Kurt Robertson in the Kyosho out front, 10 lap, 5:15. Mike Wolford in the number 2 spot, making his debut with a Kyosho chassis. Currently on a 10 lap, 5:33. Lorenzo Davis in the S-Works, 9 lap, 5:02. Again, got a long lap for Ruggiero. Not sure if that's correct or not. There goes Robertson, your leader, white and purple, gray wing. Gray, white, and purple. Mike Wolford in the 2 spot, Lorenzo Davis in the 3. Bryson Dwyer 4,
left.
John Cate 5, Jose 6, Walker 7, and Joseph in the 8. Got no start from Johnny Mejia or Vance Mullinack. 45 seconds to go, guys. Kurt Robertson looking to set the bar here in Open Nitro Buggy presented by Dialed RC. Heat 1 of 3. Again, guys, as far behind schedule as we are doing 1 qualifier going straight into the mains. 1 qualifier going straight into the mains.
$15 seconds left.
Clock is winding on down. And that is time, guys. Keep going till you hear your name.
Joseph Ruggiero done.
Joseph, you are done.
Bryson Dwyer done. Lorenzo Davis done. Jose Agostino done. Kurt Robertson done.
Kurt Robertson going to set the bar. 10 lap, 5:18 here in Open Nitro Buggy. Heat 1. Waiting on 3 more to finish. Waiting on Wolford, Carpenter,
Wolford
and
done.
Kate. Racing back to the line, guys. Racing back to the line.
Walker Carpenter done.
Just waiting on John Kate. Last one to finish.
All drivers are
And that's a
finished.
race, guys. Everybody
John Kate
is done. Kurt Robertson, Mike Wolford, Lorenzo Davis, top 3. Alrighty, guys, put your cars down. Come on out and quickly grab yourself a turn marshal spot. I need Kurt Robertson on the 2, Mike Wolford on the 1, Lorenzo Davis on the 4, Bryson Dwyer on the 9, John Kate on the 5, Jose on the 6, Walker on the 10, and Joseph on the 8. I need volunteers on 3 and 7, please. 3 and 7.
Donato Traderdy. Kevin Ramos. Joey Lucchini. Hayden Pascal. Ryan LaCour. Tyler Gent. Breck Burns. Bobby Blair. Dalton Hashbarger. Jason Montgomery. Lee Kessler. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, now it is. All right, I need volunteers on 3 and 7, please. 3 and 7. I got somebody on 3. I need a volunteer on 7,
30
please.
seconds to the start of
Volunteer
the
on
race.
7. In the back, I need a volunteer on 7. I got no check from KJ Anderson. 25 to start, guys. Bring him in and top him off. Bring him in and top him off. Lorenzo, you're on the 4. 4. Right here.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Infield. Right here after the front double. Front double. Front double. Bucket 4. I need a volunteer bucket 7. Trot's going hot. 15
Less than 5.
seconds. Alrighty, guys. Trot's going hot. Less than 10. I need a volunteer marshal. Bucket 7 in the back. You got 6, Jose. You're going to need some help. Alrighty, guys. Here we go. Trot's going hot in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Track is hot. Track is hot. Race number 17 on the clock. Remember, guys, space yourselves out on the start. You're racing the clock, not each other. Space yourselves out on the start, please. This is race number 17, Group 2 of 3, Open Nitro Buggy on the clock. Race number 18, start making your way to staging. Race 18 to staging. We'll let everyone come around for lap number 1. We'll tell you the running order. This is Open Nitro Buggy Group 2 of 3, presented by Dowd RC. Looks like it's going to be Hayden Pascal leading him around lap number 1, 31-2. Ryan LaCour, 31-3. Donato, 31-4. Remember, guys, let off the gas so the marshal can get you. It's not the marshal's fault. You crashed. Lance, what bucket number is that right there? Number 5. Bucket 5. John Kate. Bucket 5. He's good? Okay. All right. We're good. We're good. Ryan Harris. Ryan Harris. TQ photo at the podium, please. Ryan Harris. TQ photo at the podium with your truck. Head on over to podium, please. Ryan Harris. We are 1:30 down, 3:30 to go. Hayden Pascal leading the way. He's got a 3.5-second lead up on Ryan LaCour. Dalton Hashbarger in that number 3 spot. Donato 4, Tyler Gent 5. Right now, TQ time to beat Kurt Robertson, 10 lap, 5:18. Right now, top 3 drivers all ahead of previous race TQ.
Three minutes left.
Alrighty, guys, we are 2 down, 3 to go, guys. 2 down, 3 to go. Oh, Marshall right here in the last double. Watch yourself, Jose. Track is really starting to dry up out there. It's actually getting dusty. And it is grooving up, but it's going to be a very rough groove. As Mother Nature throwing us a curveball. She must have found out we were racing, so she decided to let the floodgates loose. But shout out to the Sundancers crew for getting it worked on. They were out here at 1 a.m. and then right back out here to work on this track at 5 a.m. So kudos to the Sundancers crew for allowing us to play with toy cars today. Oh, we got a pile up in that V-double. We got another one upside down in that V-double.
2 minutes left.
He's trying. It's a cluster. There we go. So Hayden Pascal is still out front in the Kyosho. Donato now up into that number 2 spot in the Associated. Dalton Hashberger in that number 3 spot. I believe Dalton is running a Techno. Oh man, looks like Donato jumping off the track. Can't leave yet. Race is still going on. Where you going? Oh boy. Lance, I forgot face number 5. Surprised. Lance emojis. We'll sell those. Just under 1 minute left to go. Hayden still out front, comfortably out front now. Oh, looks like we got a dead car right after the middle double. No electric. Engine still running,
left.
but he does not have electrical. Shut it off. He does not have electrical.
.30 seconds left.
30 seconds left to go for Hayden, looking to reset TQ. He's on an 11-lap run.
.15 seconds left.
It's Hayden, Donato, and Dalton as the clock winds on down. Looks like Hayden is going to be the only one to go faster than Kurt as the clock expires. Keep going to hear your name.
Joey Lucchini done. Hayden Pascal
Keep going,
done.
Tyler Gent. Keep
Ryan
going,
LaCour
Tyler
done.
Gent.
Brett Burns done.
Hayden is done. Joey Lucchini's done. Lakire's done. Brett Burns is done. Everybody else keep going. Bobby Blair, you are still on the clock.
Donato Traderty done.
Donato, you're done.
Lee Kessler done.
Racing back to the line, guys. Just waiting on Dalton Hashberger, Tyler Gent, Kevin Ramos, Bobby Blair. Those are the only 4 that should still be running. Everybody else is done.
Tyler Gent done. Kevin Ramos done.
Just waiting on Dalton and Bobby.
Bobby Blair
There's
done.
Bobby, just waiting on Dalton, and Dalton is out of the park. He's still on the clock, guys. He's still on the clock. There we go. Dalton hitting a home run already.
All drivers are
That is
finished.
a race, guys. Everybody is done.
Dalton Hashberger
Hayden
done.
is going to reset TQ. 10 lap, 5:02. Alrighty, guys, put your cards down. Coming out to grab yourself a turn marshal spot. I need Hayden on the 4, Donato on the 10, Dalton on the 3, Tyler Gent 1,
Padisham.
Joey Lucchini 5, Ryan Lakire 2, Bobby Blair take the 9, Kevin Ramos 6, Brett Burns 7, and Lee Kessler on the 8. Jason Montgomery, there is
Ralph
no
Howard.
11. You are excused. So again, Hayden 4, Donato 10, Dalton 3, Tyler 1, Joey 5, Ryan 2, Bobby 9, Kevin 6, Breck 7, Lee 8.
Mike Slaughter. Max Mejia. Rob Offit. Jason Saha. Dennis Coley. 1 minute to the start of the race. Andrew Kirk. Adam Terrell.
Alrighty, guys, we got 18 raffle tickets left. 18 raffle tickets left for your choice of a car kit. Associated
45
e-buggy,
seconds to the start
Associated
of the race.
Nitro buggy, or a
Santiago
Techno
Botero.
Nitro buggy. Just waiting on a check-in from Bob Trim. Bob Trim, no check? Okay, so there's no Bob.
30 seconds
All right,
to the
I'm
start of the
missing
race.
bucket 7, Breck Burns. Bucket 7, Breck Burns. Joey, you're on the 5. Bucket 5. All right, guys, track's going hot in 30 seconds. Go ahead and grab your fuel, grab your fuel. Bring them in and top them off, bring them in and top them off. Looks like marshals are in position. Is there somebody down there on bucket 10? I can't see down there.
15 seconds
That
to
should
the
be
start of the race.
Okay, so Donato's down there. Good deal. All right, guys, bring them in and top them off. Bring them in and top them off. Track's going hot. 15 to start.
Less than
15. Track's going hot. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Track is hot. Track is hot. Race number 18 on the track. Let everyone come around for lap number 1. Tell you the running order. Waiting on Josie and Rob to cross the line. Josie's getting a quick tune. Let me see if Tony Padishaw can run. Drop her right there on the back. See if she can get back in time. Look at that go. And everyone is on the clock and on time. Race number 18. On the track. TQ time to beat, Hayden Pascal. 10 lap, 5:02. Just a friendly reminder, guys, no headsets while turn marshaling. No headsets while turn marshaling. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. All right, so coming around for lap number 2, still cycling through. Oh no, looks like we got an unfortunate flame out there. Oh, that's Andy Kurt. So right now, your race leader, Josie Padishaw. She's got a 1 second lead up on Rob Offit. Oh, look out in the 5-pack, 5-pack. Mike Slaughter holding on to that number 3. Bubba Howard now up into the top 5. Mats Mejia in the 4. So it is Josie leading the way. 4.5 second lead up on Rob Offit. Mike Slaughter in that number 3. Mats Mejia 4. Bubba Howard in the 5. Dennis Cole. Oh, looks like Santiago moving up into the top 5. Bubba down to the 6. Dennis in the 7. Jason 8. Adam in the 9. Looks like Andrew is out early.
Two minutes left.
All right, guys, 3 down, 2 to go. Again, TQ time to beat, Hayden Pascal, 10 lap, 5:02. Here comes your race leader, white, pink, and gray. Kyosho, Josie Padishaw down the front straightaway. Hot lap so far for 32.3. Hot lap on the track, though, is by Bubba Howard, 31 flat. Just over 1 minute left to go. Again, guys, we are almost out of raffle tickets. We got 18 left. Come and get yourself a raffle ticket. It is winner's choice between Associated Nitro Buggy Associated E-Buggy, or Techno Nitro Buggy. Got 18 tickets left. If you are interested in getting yourself a raffle ticket, come on over to the
45
red
seconds
trailer.
left.
Thirty seconds left to go. Josie comfortably out front right now. She's the only one on a 10-lap run.
$15 seconds left.
Clock is winding on down. Clock has expired, guys. Everybody keep going to hear your name. Everybody's still on the clock.
Ralph Howard done. Jason Saha done. Santiago Botero done. Max Mejia done. Mike Slaughter done.
And we are out of raffle tickets. Sold out. Just waiting on a couple
Josie
more to
Patishall
finish.
done.
Josie's done. Waiting on Robin Dennis. Robin Dennis, last two to
Rob
finish.
Offit done.
Dennis in full alligator mode coming back toward the start finish line.
All drivers
That
have
is a
finished.
race, guys. Everybody
Dennis
is
Coley
done.
done.
It's going to be Josie taking the win. 9-lap, 5 flat. So overall TQ goes to Hayden Pascal. So Hayden, we will need you to report the podium, please, with your car for TQ photo. Alrighty, guys, put your cars down. Coming out to grab yourself a turn marshal spot. Pro Nitro Buggy, Group 1, taking the track. I need Josie on the 3, Bubba on the 8, Rob on the 7, Max on the 9, Santiago 5, Mike Slaughter 2, Jason Soha 6, Adam Tyrell 4, Andy Kirk 1,
Nelson Garcia.
and I'll need Dennis
Miller
Coley.
Floyd.
Take the 10, please. Dennis Coley, take the 10.
Julian Oliveras. Gabriel Santiago.
Again, Josie Patishall 3, Bubba Howard
Carson
8,
Miller.
Rob Offit 7, Max Mejia 9, Santiago 5, Mike Slaughter 2, Dennis Coley 10, Jason Soha 6, Adam Tyrell 4, Andy Kirk 1.
Joshua Vici Domini. Renato Trader DJR. Gene Hickerson.
Everybody's checked in, guys. We got
1
1
minute
minute
to
to
start
start.
the
1
race.
minute. Let's see. Bucket 4, Adam Tyrell. Bucket 4. Bucket 6 and 7 in the bat. That's going to be Jason Soha, Rob Offit. You're 9, Max.
45
9.
seconds to the start of the race.
That's the end of the front straightaway. That's staging. Staging. Alrighty, guys. 40 seconds to start. Come in and get your fuel. Bring them in and top them off. Bring them in and top them off.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
30 seconds to start, guys. 30 seconds. Remember, space yourselves out on the start. Adam, is there a marshal down there, bucket 10, at the beginning of pit lane? All right, so I need a turn
15
marshal
seconds
bucket
to the start of the
10,
race.
beginning at pit lane entrance. Pit lane entrance. Okay. All right, guys, we got 10 seconds to start. Here we go.
Less
Coming
than
on
5.
back around. Track's going hot in 5, 4, 3, 2. Track is hot. Track is hot. First group of Pro Nitro Buggy presented by J Concepts. Rolling them out. 2 heats of Pro Nitro Buggy today. That's good to see. All All right, so lap number 1,
4
it
minutes
is
left.
Julian out front. Renato Jr. in the number 2 spot. Carson Ringer 3, Vichadomi 4, Miller Freud 5. All right, guys, 1:45 down, 3:15 to go. It is Renato out front. Holy jeez. Somebody trying to climb the light pole. Oh, that's Gene. Gene, the climbing machine Hickerson, trying to climb that light pole right there. That was pretty cool. It is Renato currently out front. You got Nelson Garcia up to the number 2 spot. Julian in the 3. There you go. Julian lays down a heater of a 26.7. Miller Freud now up into the top 3. So it is Associated leading Associated and X-Ray top 3. Got Nelson Garcia holding on to the number 4. I believe Nelson is in his HB. See as he comes around here. Yep, Nelson is rocking his HB. You got Carson Ringer in the caster. So it is Associated, X-Ray, Caster, and HB, top 5. Right now, Julian on an 11-lap run, just laid down a 27.5 new hot lap. Got a 3.5-second lead up on Renato. Right at 1:30 left to go, guys. It's Julian, Renato, Miller, Carson, and Nelson, top 5. Gene Hickerson in the 6, Gabriel in the 7, and Josh in the 8. Bottom half of the leaderboard are really close to being staging. Race 20 to staging. Again, guys, there is no Q2. There is no Q2. We are going right into mains. We are too far behind schedule, and it took too long to run this qualifier. We do not want to be here at the butt crack of dawn Sunday morning still racing. So we are going to cut a qualifier. We're going right into mains after race 20. We will do the raffle drawing after race 20 as well. We will do raffle drawing after race 20.
30 seconds left.
So guys who bought raffle tickets, be on standby. Carson Ringer just ran his fast lap of the race last time by 29.7 in the caster.
Left.
As clock continues to wind on down, final 10 seconds on the clock. Julian and Renato side by side on the clock and down the front straightaway. Clock has expired, guys. Keep going to hear your name.
Nelson Garcia done.
All right, guys,
Miller
racing
Freud
back
done.
to the line. Cross the line,
Carson
and you
Ringer
are
done.
done.
Renato Trader DJ are done. Julian Oliveira
Julian gonna take the win. 11,
Joshua
5:19.
Vichadomi done.
Just waiting on
Gabriel
Gabriel
Santiago done.
and Gene. Last 2 to finish. Gene Hickerson, last one on the clock.
All drivers are
And
finished.
that is a race, guys. Everyone is
Hickerson
done.
done.
Everyone is done. Julian, Renato, and Nelson, top 3. All right, guys, put your cars down. Coming out and grab yourself a turn marshal spot. I need Julian on the 4, Renato on the 1, Nelson on the 3, Gabriel on the 6, Carson 5, Miller 7, Gene 8, and Josh 2. I need a volunteer on 9, please. I need a volunteer marshal on 9 at staging. Volunteer marshal on 9, which is at staging. Take it easy, guys. There are no marshals out there yet. That's why I normally don't turn you guys loose
JP
until we have
Simon.
marshals.
Fabrizio Martello. Aidan Kudu. Cameron Goff. Nolan Manchester. Nicholas Pera. 1 minute to the start of the race. Trent Walker.
1 minute to start, guys. Just waiting on a check-in from Ryan Harris. Renato, you're on the 1, which should be after the middle double. So again, Julian 4, Renato 1, Nelson 3, Gabriel 6,
45 seconds to the
Carson
start of the
5, Miller 7, Gene 8, Josh 2. I need a volunteer on 9 at the end of the straightaway. Carson 5. All right, so Hickerson going to
30
take the
seconds to the
9,
start
so
of
I
the
need
race.
somebody on bucket 8. I need a marshal on bucket 8, top left car. All right, so Renee's going to grab the 8. All righty, guys, 20 seconds to start. I got no check Ryan Harris. I see him on the track.
15
Bring him
seconds
in
to
and
the
top
start of
him
the
off,
race.
guys. Bring him in and top him off. Grab your fuel. Again, I got no check Ryan
Less than
Harris.
5.
I got nothing.
Ryan Harris.
There he is. Okay. All righty, guys, track's going hot. Less than 10. Fill them up quick, guys. Track's going hot in 5, 4, 3, 2. Track is hot. Race number 20 on the clock. So Nico Parra going to be the first one on the clock. Everybody else, cut the track. Straight across. Good job. Everyone is on the clock and on time. This is race number 20. Final race of qualifying as we are eliminating Q2. All right, so lap number 1 goes to Trent Walker.
4
JP
minutes
signs
left.
in that number 2 spot. Aiden Kotu in the 3. Look out after the front double, guys. Front double. Again, guys, we will do the raffle drawing after this race. So make sure you guys that bought raffle tickets, you are close by to hear if you are the possible winner. 130 down, 3:30 to go. Trent Walker currently out front, knocking on the door of a TQ run. Nico Parra in that number 2 spot. Nolan Manchester in the 3. JP 4, Aiden 5. Cam 6, Fabrizio 7, Ryan 8.
Three minutes left.
2 down, 3 to go. TQ time to beat is Julian, 11:5:19. .245 down, 2:15 to go. Trent Walker still showing the way. Oh, long lap for Ryan Harris. Oh, I see Ryan's signal strength is
2
terrible.
minutes left.
Everyone's signal strength is at least in the 70s. Ryan is at 4. So Ryan, you will need to move that transponder and make sure it is mounted flat. Let me get that lap fixed for Ryan as he comes back across. Yep, it missed him again. So Ryan Harris, you will need to get that transponder adjusted there. So it is Trent Walker still out front. Nico Parra in that number 2 spot. Nolan Manchester in the 3.
One minute left. "45 seconds left.
So Trent Walker, Nico Parra, Nolan Manchester, top 3.
30 seconds left.
Ryan Harris and Nolan battling for that number 3 spot.
"15 seconds left.
Ryan Harris now moving up into that number 2 spot. Ryan, Nick, Nico, and Nolan battling for that 2, 3, and 4 as the clock expires.
Nicholas Parra done. Nolan Manchester done.
Keep going, JP. Keep going, JP. Still on the clock.
Ryan Harris done.
So
Cameron
Ryan,
done.
make sure you move your transponder and your nitro buggy. Your signal strength is poop.
Aidon Kudu done.
All right, guys, finish the lap you're on. Waiting on Trent, JP, and Fabrizio. Last 3 to
Martello
finish. There's Fabrizio, just waiting on Trent and JP.
Trent
Last 2
done.
to finish. JP signs, last one on the clock.
All drivers
There
are
we
finished.
go. Everybody is
JP signs
done.
done.
It's going to be Trent Walker, 11.522. Just short of TQ. It will go to Julian. So, Julian, grab your nitro buggy, come on over to podium, and get your TQ photo. Alrighty, guys, let's gather around. It is time to do the raffle drawing. Everyone who bought raffle tickets, come on over. Let's see who the lucky winner is going to be. Winner's choice of a kit, whether it be an Associated Nitro Buggy, Associated E-Buggy, or Techno Nitro Buggy. All right, go ahead, run across the line, run across the
John
line.
Grant.
Do a lap, John. Do a lap. Do a full lap.
13-3.
All right, guys, we're just doing some transponder checking. Track is closed otherwise. All right, cut through the back, John. Come straight across, straight across. Now go down the straightaway like you're racing.
19 flat.
Signal is good, John. Signal is good. Just make sure it's plugged in the receiver tight. Alrighty, guys, raffle tickets, raffle tickets. We are doing the drawing. We are doing the drawing for the winner. Winner's choice of a kit. Have your raffle tickets handy. Mixing them up good. Stirring, stirring, stirring. All right, here is your winner. Ticket number 532-897-9. 532-8979. I think it's Mr. Bill Toksdorf. Congratulations, Mr. Bill. You are the winner of your choice Associated Nitro Buggy, Associated E-Buggy, or Techno Nitro Buggy? All right, Mr. Bill, come on over here. Let's confirm. Let me see what you got.
Alrighty, guys, I'm going to set up the mains real quick. Got it. Check. Give me just a minute. I'm going to set up the mains. Check. Again, guys, I'm going to set up the mains real quick. Bear with me, guys. I'm setting up the mains right now. Bear with me.
Unknown driver.
What's up, bud?